Hey there, everyone! Welcome back to the stream. We're doing more Hero You tonight.
Alright, so where did we leave off? We
had had a class. We just had a class.
Yeah. And we have wooden lockpicks.
We need to... What's on our journal? Because we have the to-do journal, basically, page. Isn't it the green tab? On the journal?
The green tab on the journal.
Yeah, green tab. Earn some money. Okay, dress for success. We gotta buy a uniform.
Which we don't have any.
Gotta help out poor puppy once we get our luck picking skill up higher.
Could work on a luck picking skill.
Katie says we need to clean up. We gotta work on Pooba. We also have to work on sneaking. Gujin Shabe. Shub.
Cockroach.
Cockroach.
Alright, so should we sneak to get cleaned up and then sneak to work on our lockpicking? Or since we're right here, we could work on lockpicking and then sneak to get cleaned up?
We can work on lockpicking first. You should pull your arm back further before your lunge, Kate. I'll be happy to help improve your thrust. My name is Katie Cesari. I might be used to swinging with a cutlass rather than stabbing with a dagger, but I'm getting the hang of this. I think that Kate is a fine name for you, my bunny Kate. You are a lovely lady. Of course, it is impossible to tell which of you two women is more beautiful. You are both enchanting. Are you aiming at the target or are you aiming at the neck of that practice dummy? I go for throat when I attack. Gives a whole new meaning to the expression necking. I don't think you need any instructions from Sosi or anyone else about your combat skills, Esme. You look like you can take care of yourself. Yes, you should remember. Why are you so skilled with the dagger? My people have many enemies. It's best to be ready for anything. Have fun. I will. You too.
Sneak, sneak, sneak.
If you want to improve your aim, just visualize Sosi's face on the target. Works for me. I think that having Sosi watch you practice is good for you, Katie. You seem to be hitting that target with more force and accuracy when he's around. So where'd you learn to use a cutlass? When I was little, my father used to take me out on a ship when it was in port. His men taught me to use the cutlass and the belaying pin. So you're Katie, the captain's daughter. No wonder you're such a salty lass. Well, happy stabbing. I will.
Cutlass is more for slashing.
Admiring their moves, Sosi? And their weapon skill is pretty good too.
Should we try to make friends with him? He's kind of a douche nozzle.
I mean, Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, yada yada yada. When it comes to making moves, I'm sure you could teach all of us, Cesare. I know all the right moves. Could you try making toward the door? Are you always this suave and debonair, or only when you're trying to impress someone? Are you always this stupid, or just in comparison to everyone else? See you later, sir. So prefer not at all.
Sneak, 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 sneak. Sneak, 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 sneak. Ooh, stealth increased. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Oh, did I scare you?
So how are things going for you today? Fine, I guess. What about you? What do you think of the school so far? It's kind of fun exploring this castle. Yes, it's like we're caught up in some medieval bards.
Sorry.
Yeah, but instead of medieval bards, we're the remedial bards. How do you like being in the disbarred bards class? I really wanted to be a paladin like my father, so I can't say I'm happy about being a bard. Particularly not a disbarred one. Good luck with your practicing. Thank you.
Sneak, 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 sneak.
Oh, so sneaky.
Sneaky like snack.
You are a sneaky snake?
Wait, where the hell's the lockpick room?
The other side of the hallway.
Oh, I'm gonna sneak over there.
That's fine.
Sneak, 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 sneak.
I mean, it's only 2 o'clock. You got a while before dinner.
Nobody sees me. I'm so sneaky.
You're going to be best rogue.
Can you take over quickly for a moment?
Yes. I gotta talk to your BFF. I'm in. I had to pick the lock to go in here again because it felt necessary. This is number 1, isn't it? Yeah, locker 1. Practice lock picking for an hour. Just a little touch and a gentle twist. Want me to do another hour?
Sure.
Grr, stupid lock. Let's see what our stats are at. It's already 430. Character. Skills. Tool use is at 23. That's not bad.
What is?
Our tool use is at 23.
Nice.
Where should we go now?
Get cleaned up.
Okay. Sneak, 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 sneak. Sneaky, sneak, 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 sneak. Okay, I'm gonna run. And then we can sneak some more, but I need to get upstairs first. Because I remember there was a bathroom somewhere, right? My life is looking up.
Yes. There's a bathroom.
Where was? Oh, it's at the end of this hallway, isn't it?
Maybe. Seems logical.
There's the gentleman's and the women's. Yes, here it is, the gentleman's bathroom. Clean up your act. Look, he's in a tub. He's taking a bath. I'm refreshed, revived, and ready to roll. Time for dinner. That's the early dinner bell. It's about time to go to the dining hall. So we'll head that way.
Who was it that wanted us to clean up?
Katie. Okay. Sneak, 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 sneak. Sneaking to dinner. Sneaky, sneaky, sneak. Okay. The meal for the evening is from some place called Tarna. We'll be having kubi, tabbouleh, and honeyed lamb. The other has claws at the end of its paws! Right. I don't get it. So to change the subject, has anyone figured out how to use the lockpick set we're supposed to have for class? The handbook Beginner's Guide to Lockpicks is quite useful. I know how to pick simple locks, but I do not have book. Is it good? I found the book very useful. There's a copy of it in the library if you'd like to have a look at it. Ah, that is good. I do not have money to waste. You could always get a job working for Chef Kana. No, thank you. I am not that desperate for money. Dinner time is over. Everyone clean up your areas and move on. We need to find the chef. Make extra money. Work for the chef. Maybe I'll go back in here. There it is. Ah, you be the new one. Welcome to the wonders of the university and the chance to learn whatever you wish. I am Chef Kina. I teach the art of fine cuisine. Riki, she be helping Chef Kina. Riki, she be kitchen boss.
He's a cute possum thingy.
It looks more like a lemur? Fox?
Kitty cat.
Yes, Riki helps me make sure the students they learn and the food is great. I'm Sean O'Connor. I'm in the Disbarred Bards class. Well, Mr. Sean, what do you think of the school so far? Actually, my name is just Sean. Mr. Just Sean, do you think you are just anyone or... I do not think you are just anyone or anything. So for now, you will be Mr. Sean to me. Okay, stop sneaky. I wanted to talk to her. I want to see if she could give me a job. Intelligent. It must be difficult figuring out how to feed a school full of people. Do your students help with the meals? You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs, and you can't be a cook without working in the kitchen. Cooking be a very practical, hands-on skill. Ask about cooking class. So why do you teach here? What does cooking have to do with being a hero? It doesn't seem like the sort of skill that saves lives. Chefs, they bring the world together. They show that no matter where people are from, we all share a love of certain flavors and tastes. Food has no borders. It brings pleasure to everybody. Most say I was hired here because the school needed someone to cook food. I teach here because teaching and cooking are just ways of sharing love.
Hippie.
Food here is different. I'm not sure what I ate here, but it tasted good. What was it? The menu of the day is always posted on the wall outside the dining hall. The first semester is Cuisines of the World. We'll be exploring recipes, techniques, and flavors from all over. Prepare to be surprised every day. Some surprise may be good for you. Opens your mind, awakens the senses. So why do you have a pet in the dining room? Pet? Riki, she be pet. Riki, she help Ifetaya. Riki, she teach. Riki, she be very good cook. Riki, she be very big stuff here. Yes, Riki is my sous chef. She surprises students in food prep and cleanup. Oh, supervises. It was nice meeting you. You too, Riki. We will be seeing you later, Sean. If you ever needing to make a little money, come see me. I think maybe we can find something for you to do around here. Bon appetit. Bye-bye now.
Hey, we found a place to make some money.
Yeah, that's why I came to talk to her. I want to see if, let me say polite. You serve the best food I've ever tasted, Chef. If people knew how good it was, they would flock to the university just for meals. Ask about cooking. So, do the students get paid to cook here? No, they pay to learn. They pay to learn here. Cooking may be hard work, but it can be exciting fun too. It'd be very worth doing. However, if you're interested in working, I do need help in the kitchen. It does not pay much, but it does pay money. In fact, I could be using you right now. Accept the job. Sure, I could use the money. Let's do it.
Yay! We're working in the kitchen. How to rogue.
I'm dancing. He's good. I think we're washing dishes.
Yeah, pretty sure.
There are worse jobs than washing dishes, though. Yeah, I think he's a lemur of some sort. Hey, we got 10 lira! We have 15 now. Yay! Okay.
What time is it?
I have to say goodbye. Odigaba, Mr. Shanshan. Bye-bye! It is currently 8:31. What shall we do? Since I've been driving this for a minute.
Out this way?
Yep. Go down. I just went back into the dining hall right after the dinner was over, so I could talk to her. Cause
did we ever look at the paintings in here?
no, because this is the first time we've actually been in here when we weren't eating. So we can totally do that. We got time, after all. Amitav Chowdhury, the god of cookery. He actually looks very humble for a god. The plaque says, a quest you say? For glory you say? Certainly a hero's quest! So, you want to be a hero? Feet of clay or not? It's a trial by fire, I assure you. Just don't let your spirit be covered by shadows of darkness.
These are all names of the games. The Heroes Quest games. Trial by Fire, I believe was the first one. Shadows of Darkness. That's awesome.
At least not until you get your wages of war. Yet I didn't know there was wages after my trial. Anyway, save every penny because when you are burned by dragon fire, you'll need to find a doctor, hopefully one with a brain. What stories they will write? Perhaps an anthology. That sounds dangerous. Maybe it'll be safer to retire after I get out of this school. Oh, and we need to study before we go to bed.
Oh yeah. I suppose we'll probably head to bed soon then.
Or at least head back to the room.
Either way.
Yeah. Look at all that food. Okay, who's this? The gardener, keeper of his wildlife garden grove at the Dark Forest in Germania, doing research on whether meeps will eat oranges. Well, he seems to have much leisure time to research such witty academic questions. It's so idyllic. I wonder how many goblins wait in the background, ready to mess with his garden as soon as the gardener goes home to sleep. A pity. Why doesn't this spot have magical protection? That's probably why he looks so sleepy. He must have been standing sentinel for hours and hours while researching. Where's a dryad when you need one? Read the book. The inscription also says he finished the famous adventurer's correspondence school without ever doing his homework properly. Amazing. A shining example to all graduates, no doubt. I don't see anything behind this painting except, hey, is that a little bit of moss? That's appropriate. Oh. Ifitaya sure knows how to put out a sumptuous smorgasbord. The woman must use her crock around the clock. Should take a tart with us. Those apple tarts were really yummy. Let's see if I can get one for later without making the chef angry. I see what you be doing there, Mr. Shanshan. You've had enough food for now. Apparently we're not sneaky enough. Yet.
Sneak, 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 sneak. Oh, we didn't put any welcomes in the chat.
Oh,
Put a welcome
I
in the
should
chat.
do that. Yes. I got pulled into the game already and I forgot to do the thing. Alright. So we need to go to the left. So we can head back to our room and study for before bed. What was the total amount of money we needed to make? It was like
80 something.
yeah. Well, we have 15 so far, so that's something.
We can, however, afford the better lockpick set if we wanted.
It's true. Well, it might be worth waiting a little longer until we can afford both the lockpicks and maybe the book too, and get them both at the same
We already
time.
read the book.
Yeah, but we probably still need to study it. Can't imagine he read the entire book in one sitting. Oh, she's the woman of my dreams. Sounds like you're in a good mood today. Today I saw an angel with hair like freshly pickled mulberries and lips like marinara sauce.
Okay.
I'm writing a song about her. You ought to see Sophia. She is so sweet to Mia. I'd sit on her veranda if I could have Miranda. Oh, how happy I would be if I could kiss Sophie.
Maybe you shouldn't be mentioning
Other girls? Do you think she will like it? Don't be snarky.
I'm not gonna be polite.
You
It's
can,
the truth.
but you can be polite about it. It's called tact. Sophia will probably be very flattered that you wrote it for her. Yes, but
See?
So who is this woman of your dreams? Sophia Miranda. Oh,
Okay.
is the school receptionist. I was going outside to practice my bongos on the bench when I saw her sitting at her desk with Venus resting on her half shell except for the short hair and glasses part. I stood in awe of her beauty and she spoke to me. She said, "Are you going out, coming in, or just going to stand like a statue there for a whole day?" She's clever as well as cute. Sean, you've got to help me. Please speak to Sophia and tell her that I'm a nice guy who's funny and witty and who would love to take her dancing sometime on a date. Would you please speak to her for me?
I want to tell him this. What?
It's your choice.
You don't think I should do that?
I would just evade the question.
Of course you would.
Look, Alice, you need to speak to Sophia yourself. I know I do, but I can't. One look at her, my brain turns into a jellyfish. I start jabbering away like a chimpanzee spouting nonsense before I know what I'm saying. So you're afraid you're going to make a monkey of yourself. She probably thinks I'm ape-balling. If there was any more junk on the floor of this room, I'd open a second-hand store. That's your purview on the ragtag blues, or am I just second-hand news?
Damn it.
You are too twitchy. You got that twitchy clicker finger.
My mouse is very sensitive.
That's what she said. I won't be able to sleep a wink tonight dreaming of Sophia. Fine, as long as you dream quietly. I'm going to sleep. Okay, well, we need to study nonetheless.
Sneak.
We sneak to our studies. Let's see if I can read my own handwriting and actually learn something. He's so studious. His smarts! They are smarter! Cool. Time for bed. Go to sleep. We're not sneaky enough to sneak out.
That.
We are not sneaky enough yet to sneak out.
I should find out.
This is a really bad idea.
Maybe. Yeah. What? Oh, I need. Oh, I just created.
It is. Yawn, that was refreshing.
It's still up.
It's only 11 o'clock. You're gonna so get busted. What's the point of even sneaking out after curfew?
To improve sneaking skill, and because we don't have any time during the day.
Okay.
Which way to the museum?
Like the Heroes Hall?
Where the, puppy...
Oh, the library? You
No,
have
the
to...
bone.
Oh, that's in the Heroes Hall.
It's this way, right?
Yeah, it's the left right before the dining hall.
Plus, we can try it like once a day without alerting anyone, so we should do that.
You're ridiculous.
Sneak, 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 sneak.
I was telling you, Snape is gonna be about.
No! Sneak, 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 sneak. So he's blind. And deaf.
You're gonna get yourself kicked out of this school, I swear. Got it!
Sweet. What do you think we should take for him?
Just a bone. Or maybe we just take one thing at a time out of the case.
Yeah.
And then that way, that's noticeable that we've started listening at the door. Okay.
Damn it.
Really? I told you were gonna get caught.
We got the bone though, so mission accomplished.
But now we have 5 more demerits.
Oh, we got plenty of room. We got 85 left. We can get 84 before it's a problem. Like, or before we should even be nervous or anything. Okay, sneak, 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 sneak.
Useless. He probably took the bone away too. As I was saying, according to the precepts of our headmaster, the best way to motivate students to learn is to pit all of you against one another in a competition to see who is the best. You will all be vying for the coveted title of Rogue of the Year. No doubt you're all drooling with anticipation at the mere thought of attaining such a prize. We judge upon your participation in the classroom and your mastery of rogue skills, as well as your actions throughout the course of the semester, which means you can't get more demerits.
That's kind of roguish, though. Getting demerits.
You will be judged by your peers in the class as well as myself. I trust you're all now spurred to greatness by the mere thought of such an honor. If so, see, who do you believe will win this competition? I will be the one to earn the title of Rogue of the Year Master.
Douche.
Fräulein McMichael, who do you believe will win? I will. Herr Kent, who will win? I will do my best to win, sir. Fräulein as...
Sorry.
Katie, sir. I think she is best of all.
Surely she's crying.
She is crying. It seems that you have your first advocate, Fräulein McMichael. Congratulations. Herr Kiro, who do you believe will win? Cesare will? You are already quite skilled in rogue class, Herr Kiro. I'm surprised that you do not intend to compete. It is just, sir, that I think Cesare will work harder to be the Rogue of the Year. You're undoubtedly correct. Herr O'Connor, who do you think will win this competition? Me!
It doesn't seem very roguish, though.
Yes, it does!
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does!
The rogue doesn't want to be the center of attention.
But a rogue does their best.
I'm saying Esme's gonna do it. She was crying.
Boo frickin' who? Seems like you have an admirer, Fraulein Esme. I encourage all of you to strive for the title regardless of its meaninglessness. We shall see if this motivates you to overcome your lazy tendencies. Today's practice session should be on dagger throwing. It's amazing how useful a well-placed dagger can be. Class dismissed, so we gotta go practice daggers.
He said should.
Go practice your dagger throwing! Otherwise, you're gonna be the most useless rogue ever. Yeah, I'm really sneaky and I can pick locks, but I can't do anything else. Stuff this up to 16 now. That's pretty good.
What?
Nothing. Gregor. I like Gregor. And he likes you. Turk hates you. I'm not hearing anyone in the room right now.
And perception increased.
Indeed. Alright, let's go practice our dagger throwing. Where are you going?
I want to see what these do.
Beat the crap out of you, apparently. This is unfair. He's more durable than I am. Wouldn't you like to be a real monster? Well, you never will. He doesn't seem to notice me. Maybe it's because his eyes are painted on. Probably. That seems logical. Let us throw all the daggers. Practice with the daggers. Hey, we actually got a task completed. Oh my gosh, you're so bad at this. This is harder than it looks. I was getting pretty tired. I'm going to stop throwing practice for the rest of the day. Well.
We already have a dagger.
Yeah. I guess since...
Lockpick.
Yeah, we could lockpick for an hour and then go to dinner.
We also have another easy to open door. I just don't remember where it is.
I don't remember either. Maybe after dinner we can go to the library and take the bone to the dogs.
Yeah, we should do that. That poor pupper.
It's just a ghost pupper. He has unfinished pupperness. Unfinished pupperness. Yeah, I picked the lock last time, just out of the sheer fact that it was an option, and I wanted to practice.
Yeah, I saw you did that, and I was just trying the,
Gonna do locker 2?
I was trying open just to see.
Gotcha. It's a lock, alright. My knees are getting tired. Dinner time! I ran upstairs and then I snuck to the dining hall because I didn't want to take the full, like, hour to get there. Wrong way.
I'm going where I want. It's not the wrong way. It's always the right way.
If you want dinner, it's the wrong way.
I want to go where I want to go.
Okay.
So it's the right way.
Okay. Up and down, something.
Just like the way my life is going. Oh, is it right?
Straight.
So to the right?
Yes. Straight for Sean. Sean O'Connor.
So sneaky.
So very sneaky.
Oh.
Stealth.
Bone.
So we do still have it. That's good news. Sneak, 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 sneak. Sneak, 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 sneak. Sneak.
Look like I've got a leg wound.
It's just a scratch. Merely a flesh wound. What's tonight's dinner menu? Yes. All beyond cuisine. Beef Wellington, Yorkshire pudding, and cream peas. Beef Wellington, Yorkshire pudding. With Turk snooping around, this is probably not a good time to practice my listening skills. So what's the secret behind your smile today, Esme? Is it your birthday or something special? Esme's got a date after supper in the rec room with Sosie. Tried to discourage the date. Discourage the date!
No.
You want Esme to hook up with Sosie?
It's not my business.
But we just got a task to interrupt the date.
We did?
Yes! It literally popped up right here.
No. I don't think direct is the way to do it. We'll do something snarky. Aww.
Don't you have something more fun to do than date Sosie? Like getting your teeth pulled? He's as two-faced and as cold as a marble bust of Janus, and he's a scum of the school. Cesare is gentleman with manners, good home and money. He says nice things to me. Cesare is sweet. Yeah, like honey on a poisoned apple. She looks like a vampire. Yeah. Jealous much, Sean? What? No, Sosie, he's just such a pompous... It's not your business to tell me what to do. I will have fine time with Sosie tonight in the rec room.
Dude, look at those...
I'm pretty sure she's a werewolf. Time to go, people. Everyone clean up your places. Ghana, there's food on the floor by our table. Mop it up. But I didn't... That's 5 demerits for talking back, young man, and you will mop the entire dining hall floor now. Just do it. Hey, look. You can do anything to earn demerits. So maybe you shouldn't push your luck.
Well, we got like 79 before we need to worry, so we're cool. Do you remember the way to the library? Excuse me, library? I'll just go this way then.
Cool, it's the wrong way, but cool.
I go where I won't. This is the right way. Now I feel like going this way. That jackass took up so much of our time.
Not that way.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is.
Not.
It is.
Not.
It is.
No, it's not. Nope.
Oh, what?
No, that's not the way to the library.
Which way?
Go out to the courtyard.
Oh. I thought it was.
No. There. It's quiet, but that doesn't mean people aren't in there reading. Ghost Pupper's upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you're the librarian, obviously. You're extraordinarily perceptive today. Perhaps you should quit now while you're ahead, yes? Hi there, how are you today? I am the same as always. So what do you think about working in castle? Pretty cool, huh? By the literal interpretation of your question, it is about 20 degrees cooler inside the castle than the ambient temperature outside of the main structure. Nice talking with you. Indeed.
What? What?
Did you do? Here, Leo. Here, Leo. I've got your. Oh. Bark, bark, bark. Oh, hey. Guess you really missed that bone. Down, boy. Down. Ghost likes tickle. Oh, look, the bone's in the picture now.
Oh.
Where'd he go? And where did the bone go?
Looks like you were right. We need to get the rest of his things.
We just gotta be careful and do it like one at a time. Oh, so that's what happened to the bone. Hope you're happy now, Leo. Now Leo looks very happy.
No.
Well, maybe we don't have to do anything else now that he's happy. It's really... we're out here panting. Let's see, what have we here? Interesting. Hiding is as important as being quiet to the art of stealth. It is now 9 o'clock. We're gonna go ruin their date.
Oh, we should do that.
They should be in the rec room.
Oh, reception room.
Oh, wait, there she is. Don't say a word to me, not one word! Ask about Esme. Don't seem very happy right now. Susie did not want to court me. Susie wanted to just to kiss me. He acted as if I would do anything he wanted. He's lower than cockroach, that man.
Should we?
So Susie was somewhat less than a gentleman on your date. Who'd have ever guessed that he was conniving, deceitful scumbag? I hope that maybe Susie was really liking me. The only person Susie likes is himself. Everyone else is just a tool to be used by him. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. I am so not happy about Susie right now. It is not a good night. What a dill bar. I don't hear anything smashed or being destroyed, so I guess that's a good thing. What a tool. What do you want? Get out of here. What's this, Cesare? I'm surprised to find you all alone. I thought you were meeting with Esme this evening. It's none of your business, O'Connor. Leave here. I thought I made it clear that I don't follow orders, particularly not yours, Cesare. You're playing with fire, O'Connor. You will be burnt. Aren't you meeting Esme later this evening? She mentioned something about that at supper. Then again, I just saw Esme in the courtyard looking like she wanted to strangle someone. Guess she must be thinking of you. This does not concern you, O'Connor. What? It doesn't concern me that you hurt Esme's feelings tonight by being a jerk? Is that it, Sosie? Guess again. Don't try this crap around here again. What are you gonna do about it, Connor? Let's see, my roommate is a bard. He likes to make up songs all the time. I can just hear him now singing a song about you. Oh, come all ye maidens, and listen to me prate about Cesare Sosie and his sorrowful fate. How he tried to kiss an unwilling miss, and now he's unable to go on a date.
Oh, you look so sad. You're a sad politician.
I'm sure everyone will be singing that song around here if you ever try it again. I'll be watching you, Sosie. Whatever you do, you will pay for your impudence. Ta-ta for now. That guy's such a tool. We should get back and study and then go to sleep. And not get any more demerits.
Oh, we should go try and steal another. We got some time.
Be careful. That's good. I should write that down.
Okay, I guess we can't. Anything else for him?
I think it was just the bone that we needed to get. Okay. Still need to get our uniform and to learn how to play Pooba. Pooba. Scuba Pooba. Open the door. Did you see Sophia today? Isn't she gorgeous? How are things with you today? I wrote a new song for Sophia today. Sophia. I just saw a girl named Sophia, and as suddenly I start to give away my heart to her. Sophia, I'm in love with a girl named Sophia. I know that it's a name, but I'll never be the same again. Sophia, please say that you'll love me forever, and I promise I'll always be clever. Sophia, I'll never stop singing Sophia. What do you think? Is it worthy of her beauty? That was West Side Story. Maria. It was literally like... The song clearly proves that you know Sophia's name. I'm sure she'll be flattered. Great. Now I have to get up the nerve to sing it for her.
Dude, you're an exhibitionist.
I don't suppose that I could get you to sing it. No, I could not do it justice. You like that. Sophia's must be something special to make you this wild about her. You really need to speak to her. I know, I just want to make sure everything is perfect and rehearse all my lines before I see her. And I want to make a good impression.
Should we nag?
Sure.
Be firm?
Yeah, go for it. You know, you would impress people more if you weren't such a slob. Cleaning up around here would be a big start. Smart's increased. I'll try to get to it after I talk to Sophia. I think it's hard to stop thinking about Sophia. She's a harmony of my heart and the fugue of my feelings and the legato of my love. Then try being pianissimo with your pillow in your mouth, please. I think now that he's in such a good mood, it's much easier to, like, convince him to not be such a... Like, to push him more to... without making him upset about it. We're just getting smarter every day. Okay, let's go to sleep.
Yeah. Could take a nap.
There's literally no point in sneaking around right now, though.
We have so many things to try to unlock.
I understand
steal.
that, but, like, you're gonna get caught, and you're gonna get more demerits.
I didn't get caught last time.
But you did, though.
No, just when I was leaving. I didn't get caught on the way
As
back.
I was saying, today we shall discuss the way of the Fledermaus. Herr Kent, will you please translate for your associates? It means the way of the bat, sir. Precisely. And what do you think it is about the bat that we'll be emulating, O'Connor? You want to blindfold us all and have us try to find our way around the school using only our sense of touch? Bats do not traditionally find their way around by running into walls or falling down stairs as you would were you blindfolded. Fräulein Esme, how do bats avoid running into walls in the dark? Bats use sense, sir. Indeed. Bats explore their environment through the use of sound. They listen to everything around them and use that information to maneuver. So too do rogues. At night, your ears are often better than your eyes at recognizing danger. That's why rogues listen first and then act. Perception is a critical skill for social situations. You can learn a great deal by what others say, particularly when they don't know you're listening. We get excellent practice for our listening skills in this class because of you, sir. Always such an important and interesting things. I hope that all of you listen as carefully as Air Sosi.
Why is he...
the teacher's pet?
No, why is the teacher, like, going along with his kissing ass?
Because some teachers do that.
Kiss asses. This guy doesn't.
Your assignments for the rest of the day is to practice the way of the Fledermaus and use your listening skills. Be aware of noise and its source. Sound can be your first warning of oncoming danger. Evening is an ideal time for listening indoors. People are more likely to gather for conversations at that time. Try not to be too obvious about it, particularly when you're listening indoors. Keep in mind rule number 6. Don't get caught.
Right?
Class dismissed.
Gotta practice situations where we can get caught in order to get better at not getting caught, though.
No, the point is to never get caught. Not even to practice at not getting... It's the climb. Where are you going?
I was going to the library.
Oh, okay. Well.
But I think I'll just explore for a bit.
Okay.
I do what I want.
I was just gonna say, the actual appropriate time to probably try sneaking out at night would be tonight, and do it down the hallway of where other peers live, down that hallway. You can listen at their doors. Less likely to get caught by doofus here. Connor, do you know what you are? You're a slacker. We don't need slackers around here.
Okay. We don't need douchebags either, but you're silly.
Wow.
What? He's a douchebag.
Oh, we haven't explored that one room yet in the courtyard. The reception room or whatever it is called. I can hear someone humming. Well, if it isn't the new kid in town, so who's your sponsor, sweetie? Be clever. Don't be snarky.
I don't want to, like, get her interested. I mean, that's not a bro thing to do.
Don't be charming. Be clever. You must be the person who knows everything and everyone and everything that goes on around the school. I'm glad to meet you. I'm Sophia Miranda. I like to keep informed with everything that goes on around here.
She needs to change her name to Fran. Trasher. What? It's a good voice. You did a good voice. You do all the good voices.
I'm just basing it off the way her lines are written.
And her attire?
No, it was mainly the way her dialogue was written. This painting is called Professor Sylvia Witherspoon, Featherstona, instructor of the arcane arts. That's badass.
She's killing zombies.
She's a badass. Heh, her name is bigger than she is. She looks like a good person to have at your side when you're walking through the graveyard in the dead of night. Not that I recommend doing that, of course. She looks like a cleric. Taking down all the zombies. There's nothing behind it at all. And after looking at a painting like this one, it's harder than ever to look at blank walls. They're just so dull. Maria. The plaque says this is the famous explorer who boldly goes where no one has gone before. It also says headmaster and founder of Hero University. At least we all know who is to blame around here. So that's what's behind the portrait. Well, that changes everything. Now I know where they've been keeping that patch of blank wall.
I wonder if there's ever going to be anything behind.
The only thing I'm finding here is that it's making my hands smell nice. This painting looks awesome as well. The title of this painting is Lady Moira Glennshannon, Paladin Instructor. Wow, I'm having difficulties talking right now. A young woman is swinging a flaming sword at a banshee. Impressive. I guess that the sword belonged to the knight lying wounded on the ground. Carrying around flaming swords sounds awesome. Oh, sounds awkward. I wonder if paladins have to be careful not to set forest fires or taverns in flames. It's that holy flame, yo. Nothing that a little banshee residue remover won't take care of. This is a very realistic painting. Door. It's the front door to this castle. I came in this way when I first got to the school. Oh my gosh, this is another awesome painting. The painting is titled Sergeant Mombera McGillicuddy, Warrior Instructor. Anyone who goes around fighting monsters in a short skirt has got to be tough. It's that kilt! Nothing behind it, but you can almost smell the salty breezes. And the faint whiff of rotting seafood is probably just my imagination. Yay! I am curious about you, honey. Who is your sponsor, and why did they send you here? I thought I'd check out a few things here for my boss. He likes to keep tabs on places and had me case the joint while I'm at it. Interesting. So who's your boss? Ah, that would be telling. What do you mean by asking about a sponsor? Am I supposed to have one? Judging from your shabby clothing, you aren't exactly Mr. Moneybags, and somehow I don't think you got here— oh, where's my accent going? You got here by your good looks and charm alone. So who's paying your tuition, sweetie? I would admit ignorance. Like, I really don't know who is supporting me here. Well, if I were you, I'd want to know exactly who it is that wants me to be here. There's no such thing as a free lunch. You'll be paying for this one way or another.
It's true.
You're clearly not from around here, so what brought you to Caligari? It's not exactly the social center of the world like Samaria is. I do a lot of traveling, and I like to see new places and meet new people. Caligari is no worse than any of the other cities I've seen. I'll see you later. Come back again soon, cutie. I like you. Okay. Should we go? How's it going? Assuming that the pronoun it refers to the library and the word going refers to the state of being in your inquiry, then the appropriate response is the library is unchanged.
I like this guy.
He probably appreciates clever.
Or snarky, since that's all he uses most of the time.
Yeah. How's it going is actually a colloquial phrase that translates figuratively to how is your day, your life progressing so far, and implies the subtext of I hope it is going well.
Nice. I like it.
The typical response to this question, such a question, is fine. Very well, fine.
Aw, he didn't like that?
I don't think he likes much. Thank you for the warning.
See if what's his face is over here like he usually is.
Kent? Apparently not till nighttime falls.
I don't hate Kent, but I wish he would shave off that
weird
stupid
mustache.
soul patch.
His weird mustache. My bupper. You made Leo happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go do the picking locks one again, and then we can try another book.
There's nothing about listening.
Well, after we read this one, we can try to pull a different book and see if we get something good. Okay, I learned a little from rereading the book, but now I need to practice picking a few locks. Okay. Discard bar book. There we go. Let's see what it is. There's a lot to learn about being a successful disbarred bard. Okay, and it's almost dinner time. What's the book on the stand there? Yeah, accessibility massive and looks like it was handwritten. The pages are yellowed and it's hard to make out the writing. It's not something I'd want to read in bed. I'd be squashed by it. I wonder what makes this book so special. That book is The Rise and Fall of the Knights Luminar and Founding of Castle Luminar. You are not expected to read the entire book, however, it will regularly return to significant page in the text if you care to keep up with your history lessons. This book talks about an invasion by creatures of chaos from a rift between worlds. I've never heard of this before. It must have happened a long time ago. The seeress Vilania had a vision that the Dark Ones, Gorgoloth and Gog-Sosloth, would invade our world from the realm of chaos. She called for heroes to help drive them back. How very Lovecraftian. Only 3 answered her call. The wizard Mortuai, the knight errant Sir Hans, and the paladin Jamis with his magical seed Whim. Vilania prophesied that each Dark One would create a rift, a chaos gate, to bridge the worlds of the living, the dead, and the demonic. From the first gate, Gorgoloth would emerge to flood Albion with demons, death, and despair. Even as she spoke, the ground shook, the skies darkened, and the first wave of the demonic invasion poured upon the land of Albion. Wait, what happened next? I can't seem to turn the page! The page will turn when it's ready to turn. Oh, but I like that you were excited about reading! Okay, let's go eat dinner. That's awesome. Apparently the way to make the librarian happy is just to read a lot.
And not fuck up his library.
Yep. I mean, I feel like those are 2 basic tenets of, you know, respect from librarians. Ooh, we should go see what's on the menu for today. Today calls for Yoruban cuisine. On the menu, ayamase stew, dodo, and iyan. Not sure what that is, but it sounds tasty. With Turk snooping around, it's probably not a good time to practice my listening skills. You eating by yourself? The best part of the school is the all-you-can-eat suppers.
That's weird.
Well, do we want to go back in and see if we can make a little more money? Because it only takes about an hour, and then we can do something else. The Ringaju. Hello, little critter. Riki, she's not a little critter. Riki, she be person. Riki, she be Ringaju. She be important. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. It's okay, Riki, she accepted her apology. All good now. Hi, hi! Would you like me to stroke your fur? Nope, nope, nope. Riki, she not be a pet. Keep your hands to yourself. Talk. Ikabo, Mr. Shanchan, do you come seeking work? There's plenty of work for you here. I just came here to chat and then go to work for you. Very good, let us speak. So where do you come from before you came here? I have done much traveling to different lands, learning the ways of people and the food. Just before coming here, I taught myself the cuisine of southern Belfrance. Belle people be silly. They call Riki pet. Don't be letting Riki learn. Riki did not like the chefs of Belfrance. Forbade Riki to. Riki did not like that the chefs of Belfrance forbade Riki to be in the kitchen. I think that the chefs, they did not like it that Riki knows more about cooking than they do. Next time we travel, Riki, do not tell the chefs better ways to do what they do. Listen to learn. Teach only those who be wanting to be taught. Riki, do you like to cook too? Cooking too dirty. First, she gets dirty. Riki like teaching. Riki like she make others get dirty. Riki supervises the students in the kitchen. She's good at telling people what to do. I like Riki. Hear any interesting rumors going on at the school? He who gossips to you will gossip about you. Gossips, they are no one's friends, so I do not listen to such tales, nor do I speak them.
Wise woman.
I'd like to go to work now. Good. With work, the sooner started, the sooner finished. I feel like if we come here more regularly, though, we'll start getting to learn how to cook, which will be cool. You do 10 more, Lyra. You do good work, Mr. Shanshan. Good job.
Said that the people who cook don't get paid.
Oh, because they paid to learn how to cook. That's right. Well, still, we still get paid to do the dishes, and learn in the meantime wouldn't be too bad. Right. So, do we want to try sneaking down our peers' hallway and listening at their doors? Or maybe to the faculty lounge? Or
where's the faculty lounge?
Upstairs? To the mezzanine! And that's someone's office. I can't remember whose. No, maybe that's not someone's office. It says door. Ooh!
Who?
Nope, no, it's not. Okay, we should try picking this lock. Ugh! You know, you could just try. Listen, last thing I need to have start blah blah. The baby mermaid. She's so cute. I think I hear people talking behind that door. I hear people talking. Isn't it wonderful to have a school full of students again? Such bright, alert, happy minds eager to feast upon the bounty of our wisdom. Not every student is enamored of learning such as you are, Sylvia. Most just see a school as an unpleasant means to their goal of glory and wealth.
Those would be goals. Goals of glory and wealth.
'Tis a new semester, a new set of students, and a new beginning. Gerhard, surely there's no call for you to be grumpy and cynical so soon.
Wait, wasn't she on the poster?
Yeah, she was the paladin.
Nice.
I'm not being... And the very perky one is the one that was fighting all the zombies. I'm not being grumpy, Moira. I'm a realist, and I'm always cynical. So the master's name is Gerhard. Grumpy Gerhard. I like the sound of that. I better go somewhere else before I get caught eavesdropping here. I wouldn't want to make the master any grumpier.
Should we knock and run away?
No, we're not playing Teacher's Lounge Ditch. Look at all of our stats going up. Charm went up by 1, Moxie went up by 1, Perception went up by several, Smarts have gone up by several, Tool use has gone up by 4, Stealth has gone up by like 10 now. So that's pretty good. Okay, Okay, still need to get our outfit. Or our uniform. So we don't get more demerits.
Tomorrow we should learn Pooba.
Pooba! Sorry. It's just such a funny name. Pooba. The Grand Pooba de Doink. I hear voices inside that room. So how did your meeting with Esme go? Not so well, I'm thinking. I don't want to talk about it. I warned you that women are not to be trusted.
What?
Shut up. Next door. Thomas. Think he's gonna be talking to himself? I don't hear anything, but Thomas has his room to himself, so I'm not too surprised. Guess Thomas is out of his dorm room right now. I think I hear voices in the other room. Listen at the door. That's fed to you. That stupid bloody pig of a man. How dare you treat me like I was Vas Curva? He's a man. What did you expect?
That's racist.
You were the one who said he was charming. I also said that I wouldn't trust a man with my future. All men are lying, cheating, scurvy dogs. Even your father? My father lied to me and my mother about his merchant ship. He was a pirate captain. After Mama died, I begged to become part of his crew. All he did was pat me on my shoulder and tell me I needed to find a good husband. That's why I'm here. I'm going to find the treasure of the royal flush, buy my own ship, and be my own captain. And my father will see that a woman doesn't need a man to set sail on her own course.
Daddy issues.
You should take a bath, you stinky. Oh, but if you do, it'll put you up past curfew. You could freshen up. I don't think that takes as long. That was refreshing. Yeah, it only takes a few minutes. I love the dog in the hallway. Steam pupper. Steam pupper. Someone left a letter for you on your bed. Oh, there is a letter. Right on our pillow. What's new? How are things going with you? I'm still working on my nerve to speak with her tomorrow. I'm writing notes on what to say so that I don't bite my tongue when I open my mouth.
That's physically impossible?
I think he was speaking in metaphor. Don't worry, Alice. You're a great performer. You'll do fine. You'll do fine. You know, the sooner you talk to Sophia, the better you'll feel. Yeah, I know. I'll talk to her tomorrow after I get out of class. Good luck with Sophia. You'll do great. Sweet dreams, Alice. I'll dream of Sophia. Nothing could be sweeter than she is. Should read our letter that's on our bed. Dear Nora, you have my deepest sympathy for the loss of Donald. He was the best of brothers and the best of friends to me. There's not a moment that goes by that I'm not thinking of him. If you need any help with anything, feel free to ask me. I'll always be here for you and Donald's boy. Your loving brother-in-law, Seamus O'Connor. This letter's worn and faded like it was written years ago, and it's written to my mother.
I wonder if he was the mysterious stranger.
Perhaps. Your uncle? Oh, and he's just reading the thing I just read. I didn't know that I had an Uncle Seamus. My mother never talked about him. I don't even really remember my father. So another mysterious letter that leaves me with more questions than answers, as if I didn't have enough questions already. That would make sense though. Ooh, Hopper. That would make sense though for like your uncle to be your patron. If that's the case. He feels some responsibility to take care of you because he made that promise to your mom.
Yep.
Okay, time to go to bed. Get some sleepers. What? Huh? I'm awake. I'm awake. As I was saying, we have spent the past couple of weeks discussing the skills, tools, and techniques of being a rogue. You might be wondering when we are going to discuss the role of a rogue in society. Why be a rogue? What's in it for me? Excellent questions. However, rather than philosophy, we are here to discuss the practical. Today you will learn of the way of Godot.
I mean, we're gonna sit in a room and...
Wait. Does anyone know the fable of the little man on the stairs? No one? Not even you, Tomas? I know a nursery rhyme about a man on the stairs, but I've never heard a fable by that name. Then recite the nursery rhyme, please. Yesterday, upon the stair, I met a man who wasn't there. He wasn't there again today. Oh, how I wish he'd go away.
Very Godot.
What is the lesson of the man on the stairs, Father McMichael? It sounds like nonsense to me. How can one meet a man who isn't there? Precisely. The way of Godot is the art of not being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Being a rogue isn't about being in the middle of battle exhorting a crowd to glory. A rogue watches from a battle from a safe overview and sends messages to the commander about the enemy's positions. A rogue stands on the edge of the crowd and whispers to others to shout words of encouragement. When there is trouble, the rogue slips into the shadows and away from danger. Our job is not to be the obvious heroes. Obvious heroes get killed. Our job is to slip away and fight another day. If there is a danger, then don't stand around just waiting for trouble to find you. Avoid conflict by sticking to the shadows, listening carefully, sneaking to another hiding spot. The rule is don't get caught. What has that got to do with Godot? No matter how long you wait for Godot, you will never see him because he is not there. He is always somewhere else. So what is the way of Godot, Air O'Connor? Clever. Be clever.
I like amusing myself, though.
I know. The way of Godot puts the lessons from the way of the bat and the way of the cockroach together. It's using those skills to avoid conflict even when they're in the midst of danger. Even when in the midst of danger. Exactly. Considering the ramifications, the way of Godot, we're smarter now too, and put them into practice. However, this does not extend to the cutting of class. I expect you to be here every day.
What if you're here but you just don't see us?
I mean, we're here and then we're not here. Tomorrow we'll be having a test upon the lessons you've learned. Prepare yourselves. I expect all of you to do well. I will not disappoint you, Master. I will do very well on the test. Very good, Air Soci. I expect all of you to do well. Klassen into Lassen. We gotta take a test.
Are any of our skills deficient? Agility.
Our luck could use some love in our... Well, we don't need magic yet.
I'm not sure that luck is something we can directly influence unless we find some clover. Let's go to the training room and see if there is... this is the training room, right?
Yeah.
See if there's anything for agility training.
Okay. There's all those ropes and stuff, so maybe.
Yeah.
Like balancing on the rope across the platform. I think Katie is talking to someone on the other side of the room. Yep. You're not very good at throwing daggers, are you? No, I've never thrown one before coming here. So why are you bothering to practice? You're not a sneaky dagger sort of person. You really don't fit in with the rest of us losers. I don't think anyone in this class is a loser. Maybe we don't fit in with the other students here, but that doesn't mean we can't be heroes. And yes, so maybe I'm not as skilled at daggers or fighting as the most of you in the class, but I'm learning. I won't stop learning until I've mastered all the skills this class teaches.
He's got a good attitude. I'm confused as to why he's not in Paladin class, though.
Yeah, me too. Because he seems much more of a Paladin type anyway. Don't let Katie discourage you, Thomas. I'm sure you'll get better. He can hardly get worse. How would do the supporting Thomas one, huh? You have to give Thomas some credit, Katie. He may have a lousy throwing arm, but he's not giving up. Maybe someday he'll even manage to hit the target. So why are you in the class instead of the Paladin class? Did you fail the holier-than-thou requirement? Paladins aren't holier than thou. If anything, paladins tend to be too humble, and Lady Moira here is very kind and sweet. If I work hard enough to impress Master von Erwald with my diligence, maybe he'll recommend that I transfer to the Paladin class. Your determination is inspiring, or maybe that's tiring. Either way, I'll leave you to it. Goodbye. Yeah, right here, this area. Are you trying to encourage Thomas or discourage him? Neither, really. I just don't get why he tries so hard. If I can't make it in the disbarred bards class, then I don't deserve to be at this school, so I'm doing my best to fit in. Don't discourage Thomas, Katie. Without him, how else will we know when Master von Erwald wants to make cockroaches out of all of us? Someone's got to translate the Germanish jargon for us. If I were as bad as you are at throwing things, Thomas, I would have quit trying to throw things days ago. I'm impressed with your stubbornness.
Backhanded.
Yeah. My father always said to do your best at whatever you do. I'm just trying to live up to his standards. How did you learn to throw so well? I'm a woman and I worked in an inn, so I got to be good at defending myself. You get mighty handy at swinging a chair leg or dodging a pinch. With a thrown mug, I can hit a drunken brawler at 15 feet. So does that mean you're a drunk mugger mug chucker? See you around, I guess. Yeah, see you later.
Did she like that?
Yeah, she did.
There was some notification there.
You raised up another skill too, but it's hardly half a meter off the floor. This is going to be a cinch. Yeah, this is agility.
Also climbing.
Nice.
Because we climbed the stairs apparently.
Not as easy as you think. Ow, I definitely need more practice. We could do it again a few times actually. We have that time. It's only 3.
If it lets
20.
us.
Oh yeah, because...
Alright. Let's throw some daggers then.
Okay.
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! Look at you! You actually hit it twice. Arg, these daggers are clearly defective. Either that or the target keeps moving. Well, you were throwing them from like way further away than you needed to.
Yeah, that's a bug.
But he hit it twice.
Mm-hmm.
There's gotta be a door there.
Yeah, I know. I'm guessing we need magic to detect it though.
Ooh. Climbing?
Yeah, we could work on our climbing.
And up we go, and down we go, and up we go, and down we go, and up we go, and down we go. Alright, I think 3 times is plenty. Dinner!
Should we go to dinner now?
Yeah.
Or should we do the rope station?
Let's do dinner now. The rope's just probably gonna give us more climbing anyway. Oh, what's our climbing at now? Anywho.
What? Our smarts went down. And our perception went down?
It doesn't look like our perception moved, but it looks like it could stand to... Oh, I wonder if the perception is affected by your smarts.
Why did our smarts go down?
Probably because we didn't study anything. But after dinner, we could always go to the library and study some more. Ooh, we could read the big book again. Maybe there's new things in the big book. Where are you going?
Dinner.
Okay. I like the big book, and it makes us smarter, and it makes the librarian happy. "28, 29, 30. How many steps are there?
Yeah, 30 is such a big number.
It's not really that many stairs. And you look like you have very comfortable leather boots on, dude, so like, why are you complaining? Also, you should get used to climbing. It's part of being a this bard. So stealth, wow. Okay, what's at the menu for today? Menu says German cuisine, sauerbraten, rotkohl, and noodle. The master should feel right at home with this. The description says it's actually a marinated pot roast with spiced red cabbage and potato dumplings. Yum. I agree. Huh, I thought that was spelled Germanish. Can't tell listening to someone say it.
Germanish? I don't know.
Open.
Yeah. There's nobody in the foreground this time.
Yeah, it changes like every time. So clearly that means Gregor is a chatty, natty ratty who eats fatty, dratty patties. Ugh, the very idea of eating drats is revolting. Speaking of which, Esme, are you still hunting drats for Gregor? It's good, easy money. Another way to make money. Just sounds too dirty and nasty to me. And fighting gogs and sea drats and sea caves is better? Hey, at least I can wash off after every fight. Everyone clean up your place and leave. Dinner time is over.
He's the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I need a few minutes.
Ooh! Hi, Paul! Welcome! Yeah, we moved over so that we could make sure all the important dialogue-y and button things are seen.
Yeah, welcome back. Actually, I am about to go grab a drink and do something real quick.
Do you want me to take us to the library while you do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back.
I can get us to the big book reading.
Scooch it.
Oh yes. Oh, scooch. Ah! All right.
Need a drink?
No, this one's still mostly full. All right. So, get us to the library. Being so stealthy. This door with a book carved on it leads to the library. I always have trouble with this one. It's too quiet. It's quiet in there. Too quiet. But then again, aren't all libraries? I have to go talk to the librarian. The levels of snark. They must happen. Good evening to you, sir. What's that? Isn't it wonderful to be cooped up here in this gloomy, stuffy tomb of books instead of outside in the balmy sea breeze? Yes. Good evening, sir. Nod. Let's see if I can ask about books. Where can I find the disbarred bard books? Q1 and Q2. Oh! Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah, I checked out Paul's stream the other night before I came to bed.
Did you?
Yeah, he was playing the new Spider-Man game.
Oh, yes. He just mentioned Spider-Man. The PS4 one?
It looked like it was on PC. It looked more high detailed than what you'd see on a console.
Well, I know that there's a new PS4 one that just came out. They were playing it on the Crit Roll channel on Twitch the other day.
Oh, that was just me, Paul. I don't know if Evie enjoys third-person action games or not.
What does that mean?
Like, you remember the Deadpool game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, I like games like that.
I mean, there's some that I'll
World of
I'll
Warcraft
play.
is like that.
Exactly.
I like World of Warcraft.
And, you know, I don't really, like, hate them, per se. I just generally go for first person.
Yeah, PS4. Yeah,
Oh, that was PS4?
Yeah.
Wow.
It just came out like literally the other day. A bunch of the Crit Roll folks did the voices in there, and so they were playing it on the Crit Roll channel.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
How are you recording on the PS4? Is there a
You can stream from it.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, there's a button on the controller even that allows you to stream straight from the PS4.
I vaguely remember that. They have a Twitch app for that?
I don't. Yes, there's a Twitch app on PS4. Yeah, because I've watched stuff on there when my phone when the Chromecast didn't want to work. I can switch over to the PS4 to watch Twitch.
Cool.
But yeah, that's awesome. How are you liking the new Spider-Man so far? It looks pretty neat.
Yeah, it looks absolutely gorgeous and navigating the buildings and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, is the library labeled clockwise starting at the southeast? Did you designate which floor books are on, or does the same scheme work for both levels? Oh, also I learned that the disbarred bard books are not just in Q1, they're also in Q2.
Oh, okay.
So
that should be right next to it.
Yeah. So.
Cool.
Yeah. Says you find those answers out for yourself, but you're essentially correct. Okay. Do you want to look at the...
Did we ask about books?
Yeah, I did. That's how I found out where the other disbarred bard books were.
Okay.
Do we want to look at the big book first, or do we want to go upstairs and look at the other books?
Might as well look at the big book first.
Okay. The big book! Well, that's understandable. Yeah, I saw... When they were playing the other day, I saw them get to... Fisk. Fighting Fisk. And it looked like a pretty intense battle. Hey, the book has turned to another page! Together with the High Prince of Albion, a young warlock named Aquino, Cirrus Villania, Wizard Mortui, Sir Hans... Huh? Viliana? Sir Hans, Sir Jamis, and Wim desperately fought their way to the Chaos Gate. The battle between the forces of chaos and the heroes shook the world and obliterated the city of Londinium. The High Prince of Albion fell beneath a Steven's claws just as he reached the gate. While Sir Hans, Sir Jamis, and Wim desperately fought to hold the demonic hordes at bay, Viliana, Aquino, and Mortui began the ritual to close the Chaos Gate, but even as they chanted, the gate bulged and Gorgoloth began to ooze into our world. Yeah, it was like a pretty short stream that I was watching the other day. And I can't turn the page to find out whether they drove Gorgoloth back into the Chaos Realm or not.
It's like our D&D sessions.
What? Like...
Cliffhangers.
Well, that's the point! Makes you want to know what's gonna happen next! That's the best part about D&D!
No, it's not the best part.
Okay, that's a really fun part about D&D, is you get really excited for the next session, and you're like, what am I gonna do next? Given that this happened in the past, you can easily assume they succeeded.
That's not a logical statement at all.
Hey, no spoilers! Okay. Let's go upstairs and see if we can find some more fun books to look at.
Sneak, 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 sneak.
I'm gonna get all the stealth points. The puppy's just so happy with his bone. Okay, so let's see what's in the Q2 section. How-to books. Okay, examine the bookshelf. Seems to be the how-to section of the library. It's got a lot of books on various skills and ways to do things. Study the books. Making friends, risk-taking. See what? What?
No, it's just gonna pick a random one.
Oh, okay. At least it wasn't as boring as a geography lesson.
Let's do a risk-taking.
Risk-taking one. This looks interesting. Dare to do the daring do. It's all about not letting your fears get in the way of your accomplishments and about getting things done. What time is it? Oh, we need to head back to our room.
What are our smarts like?
I think that probably helped. It went up a couple times. Here we go. Oh, no, that's the friendships thing. I know, but there's like, I like to...
I was saying you were here. You could have clicked here.
Just trying to learn. Okay, 32.
Nice.
We went up 6 points.
Okay.
And our perception increased, and our moxie increased, and our stealth increased. Okay, so I'm just gonna scooch us downstairs quickly, and then we can stealth the rest of the way back. I just wanna... Come on! Oh, do I have to click? Ugh. Fine. Nope. Well, we did a lot of studying, so hopefully we'll pass our rogue test. Open the door. I'm really enjoying this game. It's fun. It's very interesting to have a consistent cast of characters. I'm not used to that. Oops.
That's how you love characters like a book.
Yeah. I wonder how his Sophie... I spoke to Sophia. She just wants to be friends.
Friend zoned the pan. Sad music.
He's a satyr. Talk to Alice. What's new? Did any good songs lately? I did write this one today. I lost my heart in Caligari. I love her still, I always will. Where her bright fluorescent hair makes me long to be there. I want to stare into her eyes. Paradise. My heart waits there in Caligari, beyond the desk of the reception room. If I can't win your love, dear Sophia, I'll pine away in grief and gloom. Well, look at it this way. I'm sure you'll be getting a good grade in songwriting class.
Plus, those bards are always from one interest to another. You'll find someone else tomorrow.
So, Sophia didn't fall in love with you. It's not the end of the world as you know it. Give it some time, you'll feel fine. I think it's time that I had some time alone. Get some sleep, you'll feel better tomorrow. I can never see tomorrow, for I was never told about the sorrow. How can I mend a broken heart? This loser can never win. He's gone
Point and laugh.
full mope. Whoa, it's doing the thing again! Holy... See if I can read my own handwriting and actually learn something. Apparently there's a little bit of a bug when you like click in places too quickly. It doesn't like it very much. Okay, time to get some sleep.
What time is it?
Almost
Okay.
11. Go to sleep. No, he looks so sweet. It is now time for your first exam. I trust you all studied your lessons carefully. This means, of course, that you should practice your stealth and perception skills in addition to your books and notes. One learns by doing. You will have 3 hours to complete the test. You will spend the remaining class time in the practice room polishing your skills. You will then have no class on the following day in order to recover from your ordeal. Hey, that's good. That means we can practice stuff.
Aw, are you heartbroken too, Paul?
Oh. The poor satyr. Okay, which statement is false about the way of the Kuchenschraube? Okay, one should assess the... Okay, so the false. So one is true.
is clearly false.
One should go the way.
Oh wait, no, I missed the avoid.
One should look around for useful places to hide. That's true. Always listen carefully for the sounds of movement or other cues that foes might be present. Well, all of the...
no, I think it's 2.
2 is... yeah, I think you're right. When trouble approaches, what should be your first action? Draw my weapon. Prefer... No. Look around for someone else. Nope. Watch from a concealed place. 3. Which of the following is a rogue's tool? All of the above.
Oh.
What is the best way to use a throwing knife? Stab your enemy with it, hold it by the blade, hold the knife by the heaviest part, aim carefully and throw it, and throw the knife slowly. You hold it by the heaviest part.
Yes.
Yes, that is exactly what the kids are calling it these days, or so I've heard. What is the best way to get out of trouble? Not get in trouble in the first place. 4. It's 4.
I know, I'm just reading. Let me read.
What is the one tool that all rogues must put to good use? Their lockpicks, their brain, their rope and grapnel, their good looks, their development of fear you. Their brain. Why is this class called the Disbarred Bards?
We can't talk about the rogues.
If we called ourselves rogues, everyone would call us rouges. It's so true, though. Oh, that's one thing that drives me freaking crazy all the time. Everybody spells rogues rouge. If we call ourselves rogues, everyone else will be jealous. If so, the modern media doesn't do an expose on rogues if hero you. It's hard to be subtle when you wave a red flag. I would say 4.
I'm doing 5.
That's gonna be wrong.
All of those are accurate.
It's not why they're called the Disbarred Bards.
Fine, we'll do 4, but I think it's 5.
What is the best reason to show respect to Master von Orvald? The Master is an authority figure, and we should always show respect towards authority. It's in the rules. One does not go out of his or her way to provoke a wolf.
The best reason, though.
If I do not show proper respect for the Master, I'll be kicked out of Hero U. If one wishes to suck up properly, all above is the correct answer.
It's either 1 or 3.
3. I would say 3. In the way of the Fledermaus, what is the primary skill utilized? It's bat. It's your perception. Yeah. How does one become Rogue of the Year? He goes out of his or her way to make friends and influence people.
He put that on the test just for Sosie.
You do what you can to suck up to the Master. You practice your skills and learn all the lessons. You pay more than just lip service to the notion of becoming hero. 4.
It's 3 or 4.
I would say 4.
Or 5 even. We'll do 4 since you want to do 4.
Okay, now we gotta go practice in the...
Oh, that was the new entry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now you gotta go practice in the practice lounge area.
No, it's free day.
No, it's not yet. Tomorrow's our free day. This is still part of the test. We have to go practice in the practice hall. Should we work on our agility or dagger throwing?
Agility.
Okay, so do the
dagger throwing.
tightrope.
Grapple use is comparatively high right now.
Yeah. Yeah, but tomorrow's our free day, which will be awesome because we can do anything we want. I just hope we pass the test. Gotta go polish those skills. Yes, indeed. Wait, hold on. I have the perfect... There we are. Ouch, the suspension is killing me. Right on your butt.
Should we do the climbing again?
Sure, yeah.
Let's try
Or the rope, yeah. Oh no!
Ow.
He's just so bad at this. But he's getting better, he's learning.
Steal a target.
I love how, like, everything has a steal option.
Yeah.
Throwing daggers is a stupid thing to practice. Shame my life may depend on it someday. Oh, that's dinner. We can do lots of stuff in here tomorrow. We'll have lots of time.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite exciting.
I kind of want to make it through all of the locked lockers in the lock training room. Maybe
Okay.
one of them has something hidden in it.
Yeah, but we gotta get our locks picking up way up. Way up. We can get better lock picks, maybe.
We don't know yet if they increase in difficulty or not.
That's true.
We just kind of assumed.
We haven't been able to open any of the locks on the lockers yet, though.
Yeah, we have.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Pretty sure we have.
Today's menu is labeled Shapirian cuisine, something called Juja Kebab
Kebab.
Huh?
Kebab.
That's not kebab.
There's a solid line over the A. It's a hard A. It's kebab.
That's not right.
It is so.
Albalu polo and nane lavash. Is this food or a foreign language lesson? With Turks snooping around,
shut up.
I think you're gonna get that same message every time you check out the. Oh, look, Sosie's sulking. Man, that test today was brutal. I really had to think to answer the questions. Wow, that was. As opposed to studying for the test beforehand. I did not see you studying, Katie.
Yeah, none of us were asking, is this going to be on the test often enough, clearly? Because that's what you're supposed to do.
No, it's not. You're supposed to study everything. Of course not. I'm just giving Sean a hard time. Wouldn't want him to get too cocky around here.
Yeah, she said cock.
I found the test challenging and interesting. It was not like any test I've ever had. I agree with Sean. The test was not good.
She's crying again. What the hell, woman?
Well, cheer up, everyone. We can relax and enjoy ourselves now. After all, it's Pooh-Bah tonight. Maybe we can all get rich by winning Sosie's money and wiping the smoke off his face. Maybe you will join us in Rec Room tonight, Sean? We will be happy to win your money. Alright, everyone, time to go. Clean up behind yourselves. 10 demerits for everyone who leaves a mess behind them. Yeah, she does. I didn't notice that, but she does. Connor, I want to see you in my office immediately. What's the matter, Connor? Did your demerits catch up with you already? You only have 20. I'm surprised that you haven't been kicked out of the school by now. You're a troublemaker. I knew that from the moment I saw you. However, it seems that you have attracted the attention of someone who seems very interested in you. He's contacted me to ask you a question. Did you get the lucky coin? I don't think we need to snark off at him. I have a feeling that it will get demerits if we do. Of course I did. Was there any doubt that I'm very good? Since I have yet to see any indication that you're anything more than a loser, I have many doubts about you. So what do you know about the lucky coin? A very important patron with a great deal of influence around Sardonia wants to know the answer, Connor. I will be willing to overlook some of your flaws and peccadillos from now on, assuming you please this patron. So, where's the lucky coin you were sent to retrieve for the patron? I'm not sure now. The one-eyed bearded guy that brought me here may have it. He took away everything else I tried to take from the house. What man are you talking about? Who brought you here? You mean you didn't know him? A tall guy, beard, eye patch over one eye. I thought he worked for the school. He walked right in through the castle gates and spoke directly to the headmaster. Then I was sent to your office. Lost it. Now I need to find your mysterious one-eyed man and to see if he has the coin.
Oh, I have a feeling that our choice back at the beginning to not turn over the coin is going to come back to haunt us.
As for you, I doubt the patron will have anything to do with you since you botched the job. You get 10 demerits for wasting my time.
An asshole.
And don't try to tell anyone else about this meeting of ours. I'll deny everything, and who would take the word of a liar and a thief over my own word? Get out. So we're up to 20 demerits now. 30 demerits. This guy sucks.
He does indeed. Alright.
But he's also really bad news. Like, I'm pretty sure he is evil.
Yeah.
But I'm actually glad that we have the coin.
Why?
Because it means we keep it safe from the bad people. We should stash it in our wardrobe.
It seems like a bad idea.
Can't we lock the wardrobe?
Can the headmaster unlock it?
He's not the headmaster.
Whatever he is. Warden?
The warden. Did we want to go play Pooh-Bah?
Yeah. Did you hurt yourself?
Got a little scratch or something on my hand. I'm guessing Jack did it at some point.
Probably. Let's go see if there's another book.
Oh yeah. It's quiet in there, too quiet. But then again, aren't all libraries? The librarian is one of my favorite characters. Yes, there are a couple of new pages to read. Melania, Mortuai, and Aquino, and Tone.
Liliana. Sorry. Carry on.
Yes, we know. She wants to play with us. We just gotta read these pages first. Veliana, Mortuai, and Aquino intone the last words of the ritual, closing as Sir Hans, Sir Jamis, and Wim fought valiantly to drive the Dark One back to the Chaos Realm. Suddenly, Gorgoloth reached out a tentacle and seized Veliana and dragged her toward the gate. It fed upon her soul. With a mighty spell, Mortuai blasted the tentacle, tearing it asunder. Sir Jamis and Sir Hans closed the gate, banishing the Dark One back to the Chaos Realm.
So that's where the tentacles came from in Day of the Tentacle.
But Valiana lay lifeless upon the ritual floor in a pool of ichor. Despite the power of Mortuai's magic and Sir Jamis' faith, they could not restore the Sirius' soul. And that's all I can read right now. At least let me know if they save Valiana. Not all heroic tales have happy endings. Oh. Okay. Let's go talk to the librarian.
No.
So what's new with you? Nothing. Have fun. I am not a fun person.
I think you're a fun librarian.
I think the reason that I find the librarian to be a fun character is because he reminds me so much of you. Yes. Katie, say something about Pooh-Bah. Hey, listen! Hey! 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 Listen! There were so many times that I tried to take my slingshot and shoot that dumb fairy.
Oh. Zelda is so much fun.
I need to play the new one.
Yeah, you do. You haven't even booted it up.
No. Pooh-Bah is fun and exciting. Is not like hunting, only with much less bloodshed. Usually less bloodshed. Poor Thomas, he's like, what?
To be in paladin class, that poor guy.
Have you ever played Poobah before? It seems like such a simple game. What brings you here tonight? Are you a Poobah player too? I've never actually played Poobah before. Earlier today, Joel talked me into coming. He said that I would learn a lot about other people if I played the game with them. Do you know how to play the game? I read the Poobah book over on the coffee table, so I have a general gist of the game. However, I'm not sure I understand the nuances of betting. Joel assured me that I will pick things up quickly.
Let's read the book.
Talk to you later. Good luck at the Poobah game. Done. Read the book. Maybe I can learn something from reading this. Okay, Poobah is a gambling game. We all ante and the dealer gives us some cards. Then we bet or fold. If we stay in, we can draw some new cards and try to improve the hand. Then we bet again, the best hand wins. So it's poker.
Depends. How is the... What defines best hands?
Best hand, okay. Grand Poobah beats everything. Poobah is next best. Then Fizbin, Mimi, and Meh. Wump is the worst. Staying in on weak hands is just a way to lose to Lyra. So if I'm behind at the beginning, odds are I'll still be behind at the showdown.
Okay, that part's like poker.
Wow, who knew the simple game could be so complex? I'll let you run this since you are the poker master. Will you play Poobah with us tonight? It's fun, but you must have Lyra to play. I'm gonna flirt with Evie. So Poobah is a gambling game then. How much money does it take? You will need at least 20 Lyra to play a few hands and win some more Lyra. If you're unlucky, you will need about 50 Lyra to stay in for the last hand. I don't have a lot of Lyra. You should talk to Gregor at store. He will be glad to pay you to hunt rats in Vine Cellar.
We're doing that tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure. So that means we can wash dishes and hunt rats. I have not heard of Poobah before coming here. But I am very good with cards. Poobah is about judging cards and people. I am good at judging people too. I can tell when people are lying. You're very pretty when you smile. Do you mean I am not pretty when I do not smile? Do you think I should smile for you like a painted doll? You are like saucy.
Okay.
You pissed her off. No, I didn't mean anything like that. Sorry, I was trying to be friendly. It's more to be a friend than saying stupid, meaningless things.
Okay, she's just dumb.
I'll try to remember that from now on. Shall we play some Poobah now? Yes, let us start the game. Yes, it's literally poker. I got the highest card, so that means I'm the first dealer, right? Good luck, everyone, and have fun.
Why is everybody looking at everybody else's cards?
Maybe it's so you're learning? Oh, wow.
Bad meh. Bad meh. We didn't just get the worst hand, we got a bad version of the worst hand.
The worst one is mud or whatever, word
right.
or...
You're right.
But bad meh is still not great.
Yeah. Hold 'em. Shit. This is awesome.
I knew this would be right up your alley. Do you still play your poker game anymore? No.
Good Fizbin.
Good Mimi. Can't remember what... Oh, Katie went with the Fizbin. Yes, I get to haul in my swag. Sorry. Yes, I get to haul in my
Swag yellow.
swag. Okay, Anthony?
Can I not see that? Okay.
Okay, we have a bad meh again.
Really?
Check.
We're out. He likes to re-raise. That's good to know. I would expect as much. He's a blowhard
Yeah.
blustery guy.
We're gonna lose all our money.
No, no, we're fine. Yeah, see, he's trying to bully everybody. Oh, okay, there he finally folded. But he re-raised and then
Yeah.
folded when he was shown any kind of extra pressure.
Yes. It was most kind of you to give me your money. Good Wump. Oh, Wump is the worst though.
Is it?
Yes, Wump is the worst hand. It is the losing hand.
Damn it.
So you have, it's basically probably like you have a high card. I wish we could see the cards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he won that round.
Mm-hmm.
This just proves to you all my superior gaming skills. Okay. Good Mimi. Okay, we should go with this. Mimi's a good hand.
I hate assholes like that.
You want to hold on to our Mimi, or do you want to discard?
Is it selective discard?
I don't know.
Oh, let's find out, I guess. Oh, fuck. It's...
Oh, but Poopa's good.
Oh, yeah, you're
Poopa's
right.
really high.
Okay. So, inconclusive then. Yeah!
Yeah! High five! Yes, we just took in 54. Wait, I think we have... Ooh, we're really close to having enough for all of our uniform
Yeah.
pieces.
So, there's still a question about what discarding does.
Yeah.
If it discards your worst cards and tries to improve on them, or if
Yeah.
it discards everything and you just...
I'm guessing it would be based, like, he would understand to only discard the things that weren't useless to his hand, I would
But that
imagine.
depends on whether or not it's like part of the rules or not too.
Mm-hmm.
So the only way that we're going to know for sure is if we read something later that definitively says so,
Mm-hmm.
or if we have a good hand, we discard and we receive a worse hand,
Mm-hmm.
then we would know for sure.
I win again, naturally. How long are we gonna play?
Well,
Ooh, bad Mimi's not bad.
Esme was saying that you probably need like 50 lira to get to the final round.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she meant like just for one round, or if they play for like 10 games or something. Okay, so we have a bad Mimi.
Mm-hmm. Bad Fizzbin, that's even better.
Is that an improvement?
Yes, that's an improvement.
Strip poo ball.
That's the other party house.
Of course you do.
Yes!
Do we win?
We beat him.
Yay!
Fizzbin meets Mimi. Thank you for all your generous contributions to the Sean O'Connor Retirement Fund. Oh, we have enough now! We can buy all of our stuff. If you don't completely lose everything.
Oh,
Ooh, we got a good meeting.
thanks for all the faith, honey.
You're welcome. I mean, we could always go out on this round too if we like don't do well, and then just take the payment for killing Drats tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a good meeting.
Yeah.
So if it gets worse, we know for sure that it's not selective.
Right. Fizbin. Excellent. That's better.
Oh yeah. So far, it's always been an improvement.
Yep. Why you never race?
I do race sometimes.
No. Gotcha.
I'm just worried that she has a Pooba. I'm pretty sure she has a Pooba the way she's
Playing.
Yeah.
We'll see. Oh, she beat us with a good Fizbin. Thank you for all your lovely Lyra. Bad Fizbin? Let's stay in it.
He loves to bet. He loves to re-raise.
Mm-hmm.
She re-raises when she has something really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I want to stay on this. It's Pooba, then Mimi.
No.
Pooba,
then Fizbin, then Mimi.
Okay. I'll stay on.
And then Wump. Oh, sorry, Meh, and then Wump. Sorry.
Good Fizbin.
Good Fizbin, it works for me. Okay, let's watch what he does.
He didn't even
Discard anything?
Yeah.
He's not.
I'm not gonna re-raise into that. Especially with this asshole.
Okay, she folded. Did we win? We won!
Yay!
Yes! We should quit now.
I want to go to 10. I think 10 is the end of it.
We should quit while we're ahead.
Honey, we came in here. We've quadrupled our money.
I know. You should always quit when you're ahead.
Oh, we should have quit after the first time we won then.
Bad Fizbin is good to stick with. Because we can only, as long as it stays, you know, we're gonna end up with a Fizbin or better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay,
we got
so
worse.
It is.
Okay, well we should fold then before.
I'm not gonna fold.
Why not? Why put more money in when you're not gonna win the
Because
hand?
he checked. He was uncertain. Okay, so she won.
Yes. Come to me, proud booty. Ladies and gentlemen, our gaming time is nearly over. One more deal and luck will decide the winner.
Now we know the rules.
Okay, let's deal the cards and get this over with before Turk comes to shut us down. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a terrible hand.
But it can only get better.
No! No, it can't! I would fold. Fold. I'm taking away your gaming rights. To
See, we got a good man. Do not fold.
we're not gonna beat Sosi on a good meh. What is wrong with you?
Oh, he had his fist bump.
No kidding. You're such a shit. Attention everyone, it is now curfew time. I expect you all to return to your dorm rooms immediately. No exceptions. But at least we can afford our uniforms now. And not risk getting more demerits, hopefully.
Still doing the sad music, huh?
Hey, let's write any new songs today? You seem kind of down. Maybe if you played a cheerier tune on your pipe, it would make you feel better. It's getting late, so maybe you should try to get some sleep. Why don't you stop playing so I can get some sleep then? You don't even need to study. You don't have class tomorrow.
Always study.
Smarts increased. Well, yeah, so I suppose increasing the smarts isn't the worst thing in the world. Go sleep. Why? You're gonna get some merits.
I'm not.
You didn't save. You're gonna get us kicked out of the school.
We're about to graduate.
No, we're not. You're not a senior. You're a nublet.
Thomas is the paladin guy?
Yes.
Oh.
Yay. Breakfast. Nothing like a leisurely breakfast without the rush off to Disbard's class, is there? Yes, I'm heading into town today to check in on the inn and get away from here, so I better get going. No. What about you, Thomas? Are you going to hang out in the library all day today? I will be heading to Caligari today, too. I need different shoes if I'm going to improve my Kuchenschaben skills. Some other bards and I are going to do some busking today. Maybe we'll make some money.
Who's busking?
Like street buskers? Like people, artists that like stand and play instruments?
Hippies.
No, it's what of you, Sean? Are you going to town today too, no? Can't leave the school building. Somehow I don't think that the powers that be trust me very much. Try not to miss us too much while we're gone. We'll see you tomorrow then. We'll have fun in town, everyone. Okay, so we should go see Gregor to buy all of our uniforms and stuff. We can get the better lockpicks.
Did we ever
go into the infirmary? No. I hear someone in there. The infirmary must be open for the holidays. Oh, it's Moira! Welcome to the infirmary. I'm Lady Moira Glyn Shannon, healer and paladin instructor. How is it that I may help you?
Well, first we're gonna look around, and when we're done, we will address you, woman.
Moira. The plaque says Garden of Sardonia. That's breathtaking. I've always wanted to ride a Pegasus. I'm sure there's nothing in the back of the painting. Who hides something behind a painting that takes 2 or 3 people to move? It could be hinged. Let's see what we have here. This one is, in front is Dr. Richard Grayson's extract of youthful wort. Now that's a smart little invention right there. No more running back and forth from the cabinets to the beds. Oh, you didn't even search the cart.
No, it would be kind of rude to search it right in front of her.
Fair enough. Any more loose change? We should check the other one. No money. Rats. Oh, it's a classroom too? Holy kraken, that's a big cabinet. I wonder what's in it. Behind the glass doors there are various types of potion bottles. Seems like they would be very useful things to have in case of emergency. And I tend to have a lot of emergencies. Look at these is sort of looking at these is sort of the gold standard for dull.
We're not gonna steal from the paladin.
You could search her, vouching a while. I'm pretty sure that would get us at least a few more demerits.
I think considering who we would be searching, we would be getting a few bruises.
That too. Let's not get ourselves kicked out of school. Organize the paraphernalia.
Organized with that?
Yeah, that was one of the options. Look at these sheets. They're good stuff. 40 thread count. Oh, that's so itchy. We could take a blanket. I don't think she would mind. Makes me think they're not already perfectly well organized. Oh, there's steps up back here too.
Yeah, I see that.
To Darla. Oh, we've been to Darla's wing.
Yeah.
So this is just another entrance. Moira. Demerits, bruises, as long as you have fun, right? Hi, I'm Sean O'Connor. It's a pleasure to meet you, Sean. I have a bit of a lilt. You have a bit of a lilt to your voice. Did you too come from Era?
Ire.
No, it's Era.
Ire.
My parents did. I was born here in Sardonia. I hope you'll be liking it here at the school. What class is it that you're taking? I'm a disbarred bard, ma'am. I guess that means I'm not quite one thing or another. Well, I think you're definitely something. You'll just have to figure out what that thing is. So what is a paladin? A paladin is someone who dedicates his or her life to the principles of justice and fairness. A paladin is someone who helps others and who strives to change the world around them for the better. It's more of a calling than it is a profession or a class.
We need to get our buddy in.
So what's this infirmary? It looks like some beds and a bunch of desks. What do you do? Sit around and learn about sick people? The infirmary is where the sick or injured people come, but I try to heal them up quickly. This room also serves as a first aid classroom for people who want to learn more about healing and staying healthy. I'll be seeing you some other time then. If you're ever hurt or ill, come see me here. I'll have you hale and hearty as soon as I can. And when you want to learn more about healing, take my first aid class elective if you get the chance. It is always good to be taking care of yourself. Here, take this bandage. It's just one of the things I'll be teaching about in first aid. I'm sure that you will find a good use for it. So good day to you, Sean, and I hope you like it here.
Yeah, we need to get...
I like her. Thomas?
What?
Thomas.
Thomas, yeah, we need to get him in here. Maybe we can injure him?
Let's not intentionally inflict damage to Thomas.
We're rogues. I'm a rogue. I mean,
you're a disbarred bard. Nothing.
He looked so sad.
Hey!
Welcome, young master, to Gregor's store. Have you come by to buy or sell, or perhaps chat with Gregor?
I love that it's a back-to-school sale. Hi, I'm Sean. So you're the storekeeper?
Indeed. Gregor is very pleased to meet Master Sean. Gregor keeps the university store full of nice things for the young master to buy.
So what sorts of things do you sell here?
Gregor sells many things here at the shop. Official university clothes and official university colors. Healing things, official disbarred bard class instruments, and tools. Many, many very good things. Gregor has bright, shiny new lockpicks for sale, just what the good master needs.
What exactly are you? Rude. Gregor buys and sells things here at the shop, so Gregor is shopkeeper. No, I mean, what kind of creature are you? I've never met anyone like you before.
Ah, Gregor is ratty. Ratty people here in Caligari all the time, but hide from humans in the old city underground. Humans think ratties are bad. Humans think ratties are rats. Ratties are not rats. Ratties take you are what you eat seriously. Good thing ratties eat more rats than cockroaches. Hehehe, that is a ratty joke. Gregor grieves to see the young master go.
Oh.
But Gregor will rejoice when the young master returns. Good journeys to you and happy hunting.
He's basically a pupper.
Basically. Okay, let's get our uniform pieces. Cool. And the nicer
We need
lockpicks.
all the things, though. Do we have a throwing knife?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. And we should get a healing.
We don't have enough lira for that. We should see if he wants to hire us. We should put our clothes on. First of all. Let's put on our uniform. I'm really excited about this. What?
Oh god.
Look at us. We look so nice now.
We look like a dork.
He's so dashing.
Oh, it doesn't change. Oops.
Oh, well maybe we have to do something else to progress the thing to do the hunting.
We should try and find the place where the hunting is done.
Yes. You know, one thing we could do though is we could go see if she has any work for us in the cafeteria in the meantime.
Here, you drive for a bit.
Okay.
It's difficult reaching over that far.
Today's menu is labeled Shapirian. Oh, that's what it was yesterday's. Okay.
Or maybe it's randomized and we've got the same thing 2 days in a row.
Well, it is only noon, so maybe the new menu hasn't gone up yet. Copy these. Hiya. Ekabo, Mr. Shanshan. Hi. How are things going for you today? Things go well as usual. I say, Mr. Shanshan, thank you. Do you have some work for me to do? Come back after supper and I shall be putting you to work. Okay. I'll be seeing you later. Maria Leibish, Mr. Shanshan. Bye.
Want to talk to Riki?
Yeah, we should talk to Riki. Hello, Riki. Hello, hi. Apparently that's kind of it.
Yep. Okay. We should try and find that other easy to open door.
Okay, we can check various doors. I'm good with that. I think it was the girls' restroom, wasn't it?
No.
That we could pick the lock to?
Maybe we could pick the lock to it, but there was one door in particular where... There were 2 doors in particular where he pointed out that picking the lock would be easy.
I don't remember
One
that.
of them, I think, was the lockpick room.
Okay, well, let's go back to the lockpick room then.
Well, we've already opened that one. There was another one that I don't remember.
I don't
And
either.
I think it was in one of the wings.
Oh, like the Darla wing or the...
Yeah.
Grab this way, aren't they? No. Yes. The Nito wing and the Darla wing are in the either end of these hallways, that's right. It's too early in the day to spy on people? It's never too early in the day to spy on people. Oh, was it the science lab one? Okay, nope, that's not it. That one won't let us pick the lock. Let's see. There's nothing left here. And we don't have the magic to get through there. Yet. At least. Let's check the Darla wing. So that's just a door. That's Doofus's office. That's the faculty lounge. Unmarked door.
Oh.
Okay. This might have been the one you were thinking
Yeah,
of.
maybe.
Do you want me to still go
Yes.
to... Yeah. It's the garden.
Did we ever go downstairs? Oh,
It's the infirmary,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Technically, yes, we did go downstairs. Just at a very delayed point.
Alright, it must be that door.
Yeah, I think it is that door.
You'll remember how to get there?
Yeah, it's just the unmarked door right by the Darla wing. I can remember that. That's easy. Do we want to go practice lockpicking or anything?
Yeah.
Since it's only like
Maybe.
Yeah, it's only 12:30.
We haven't even done any strength training. We should do some strength
Okay,
training.
we'll do that.
And the library.
Yes, we definitely have to go to the library at some point. We could always go to the library after dinner, after we work in the washing the dishes and stuff. Like right before bed. Okay, we need to go this way.
And we should do some lockpicking too.
Yeah. It's early yet. We'll do all the things. Okay, strength training. Do you want to do kettlebells or dumbbells or?
Start with dumbbells.
Hey, that's not a dumb idea. I feel smarter already. Wait, no, I mean stronger. Okay.
Because dumbbells.
Oh, I heard that. That sounded painful. Oh, it sounds like we're gonna have to get stronger here before we can move to any of these other ones. Do you want to do daggers or anything else, or should we do
What
lockpicks?
time is it?
1:42.
Yeah, let's do some more daggers. And maybe rope.
Okay, and then go do the lockpick?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that was good! Ooh, that's 2! Well, it hit
Stuck.
something. My aim was thrown off by a very small earthquake! But it's sticking!
Yeah.
That's like a huge improvement.
This one is nice because it improves 2 skills at once.
Yeah. Oof, someone could hurt themselves falling off this thing. As long as you land in the sand, you're fine. Might hurt your bottom a little bit, but... Did we want to practice any of this stuff?
Up to you. Oh, you don't want to talk to it first?
No. Avant ye or thee or whatever people say when they're attacking stuff. Yay, yay. How does this thing have better reflexes than me?
Hacks. Talk to
Okay.
it, talk to it, talk to it, talk to it.
Thereby ensuring that everyone else here thinks I'm a twit. Okay, let's go practice locks. Because it's almost dinner time, and we should get our locks picked.
Let's try locker 3 this time.
Okay. Happily done. Nope,
picked
I
lock.
forgot. I love that the first test of access to this room is to, like, be able to pick the first lock. All it takes is a light touch. We bought the nicer lockpicks, didn't we?
So he opened it.
Okay.
Check our inventory. Yep.
Yes. Do we want to switch to the nicer lockpicks?
Yes. Equipment.
Equipment. Oh, maybe we should sell our wooden ones.
Yeah.
Well, we got to go up by the store anyway on our way to dinner, so I could. What?
I'm gonna try one of the locks on the table.
But it's dinner time.
Okay.
Nobody's around to talk to. What was dinner tonight? Let's see. Oh, same thing.
Alright, so it's randomized.
Go wash some dishes. Ikabo, Mr. Shanshan. Hi. Do you have some work for me to do? There's much work for you to do. Let's get started. Washing all the dishes. Where did all these dirty dishes come from? Yeah, Tim or Lyra. You do good work, Mr. Shanshan. Good job. I'll be seeing you later. Maria Lappy. Mr. Shanshan. Bye-bye. Hi. Bye-bye.
Library? Library?
Yes, we're going to the library. No worries, my darling. Okay. Let's read the big book of big things. I always like to check the doors. Alright, should we talk to him first or read the big book first?
You choose. You decide. What's next?
Who's next? You decide. Ah! Hey, it looks like there are a few more new pages. Despite all futile attempts to restore the lifeless now I can't even read it right because you messed them up. Veliana. More to why I refused to accept that she was lost. He cast a spell and vanished with Veliana's soulless body. Sir Hans and Sir Jamis were summoned before the High King of Albion. Londinium had been destroyed, and the High Prince was dead. The High King blamed the knights for these tragedies and banished them from Albion. That's not fair, they just saved the world! Fortunately, all too often, no good deed goes unpunished. And that's all I can read for now. That wasn't even a few pages, that was like 2 sentences.
We should also see if our paladin friend is in here.
Oh yeah, he'd be over here when he's in here.
Yep.
Oh, we should check for loose change. Oh, we can't check for loose change. Alright, well, I'm gonna talk to the library real quick. What time is it? 8:17. So how are things going for you today, sir? My day proceeds as usual.
That's good.
You live here in the castle? This library has a literal wealth of information, however, my personal life is not part of it. Okay. Be careful out there. This castle holds many dark secrets. What sort of secrets? Find out for yourself.
What a dickish thing to say. Tell us the secrets.
But isn't it the librarian's job to teach you to seek truth and knowledge?
To seek writs.
Should we go sell our wooden lockpick?
Sure.
Okay. Let's go see our lovely ratty friend. Fine. It's not like you can't practice your skills multiple times during a day or anything.
No, we already did that.
These are lovely drats, Mistress. Sorry.
These are lovely drats, Mistress Esme.
Splendid, luscious, fat drats. Much thanks to you, Gregor, thieves you. Mistress Esme is a mighty hunter. You are most welcome, Gregor. I am glad to hunt rats for you.
Ah, young Master Sean, welcome. Mistress Esme just brought me a fine catch of fresh drats. Gregor could not hope for a better set.
Talk to Esme?
Yeah. Hi there, I didn't expect to see you here. I did not come here to see you, so why would you expect to see me here in the first place? I did not expect to see you either. What I meant to say is that I'm happy to see you here. Ah, it's good seeing you too. So you caught all those drats? Wasn't that a bit dangerous? It seems odd that someone like you would be killing drats. And what do you mean by someone like me? I meant that, I didn't know that someone as pretty as you and in such a nice dress would go around killing drats. It's a good way to get money to buy things for class. I'm flirting with her! No matter what you do, you look really great. Even after just killing drats, you're as cute as anyone I've ever met. Hey, flattery will not catch drats, will make more than words to win hearts. Sean. Oh, here we go. I have hunted enough today. Good hunting to you, and good evening. There we go, that's how we do it, apparently.
We still haven't found where we go to hunt rats.
I see that you're in a good mood today. Yes, indeed. You do see the fine drats that Mistress Esme has brought for Gregor. The ratties will feast tonight. Of course, if Master Sean were to go hunting tonight, the ratties would feast even more.
Does anyone hunt here often? Oh yes, Mr. says he hunts all the time for Gregor. The mistress knows exactly how to catch the tastiest of rats. Perhaps Master Sean will be hunting drats for Gregor? Gregor, hope so. Okay, let me sell her. Oh, we can't sell the wooden ones. Okay, fine. Done.
Maybe we can sell it to
Oh!
right there.
Yeah, this is where we go. Oh, the other guy? Before young Master enters into danger, Gregor wishes to make sure that Master Sean is prepared for danger. I do hope that you have some sort of weapon with which to defend yourself. I'm fully prepared for any danger. Be careful, young Master. There are many dangers in there. Oh, and if you see a door marked very dangerous, please do not open that door. Just stay where it is. Only a little bit dangerous.
We're opening the door.
Why? What's behind that door? Gregor is uncertain how to answer Master Sean. Gregor only knows that something very large and very scary moves behind that door. Don't worry, I know how to take care of myself. We should save before we open that door. Whoa, look at the drats. Who knows what evils lurk in the heart of the cellar?
They do look tasty.
The ratty knows! Oh, classic. Okay. This place smells musty and sharp like the smell of vinegar. I guess most of the wine here must have spoiled. There are all sorts of creepy scuttling noises that I can barely hear. I hope they're just drats. What time is it? Okay. So I'm gonna save. Is this the save?
No.
Oh.
It's the first icon. It looks like a floppy
Oh.
disk.
That one.
Oh, there's an auto save. I didn't notice that before.
There we are.
Back. Top left.
There we are. Okay.
We should look at all the things instead of just like running around.
Oh, here we go. Stack of barrels. Look at the barrels. These remind me of the time when I was 10 or so. Some friends and I wanted to explore this old abandoned monastery. All the doors were locked except one, and in that room we found a barrel with dozens of keys to the place. We ended up having such a great time that day. It was more fun than a barrel of monk keys.
Yeah.
Open a barrel. The heads are wedged in as tight as can be. Getting them out requires special tools. I've seen them being used, but I don't know what they're called, and I definitely don't have any. I've also seen people wearing barrels when they had no money, you know, just to cover their nether regions. I think those are called intimate a barrel.
Nah.
Wine, wine, come out wherever you are. Okay. Rodents. And they've drunk all the wine that should have been rightfully mine. They've probably done the same thing with all these barrels. Okay.
Oh, there's a drat.
Yep. It's very untidy. It offends me. I don't dare. Opening barrels is a guild job. I could get all kinds of trouble. Well, I'm not going to knock on all of these. There's just too many. This one's obviously empty. Let me try one more. Nothing. I'm guessing if these are empty, the rest are probably empty too. Phooey. Okay. Ooh, should we kill it?
Sure.
Oh, this is our first time fighting anything. Oh, we don't have our throwing knife anymore.
Yep. So you need to get closer.
Yeah!
Nice.
Ooh, loot! There's loot!
Love loot.
Gregor seems to want me to hunt these dreaded dire rats. I'll hold on to this one as proof.
Okay, can we do anything with that gate?
Nothing else but please. Okay. Let's look. Examine the door. It's a slightly rusted but still solid iron gate. I can just make out an iron bar on the other side of the ceiling is shut. I can't really see much on the other side, but there looks like something is moving in the darkness. The door is barred from the other side. It's not locked. The gate is barred from the... Okay. Fine. I just figured I'd try things.
Bottles.
Okay, I guess I'll go there first. Let's see, what do we have here? It looks like a bunch of wine bottles with corks all knocked off. Most of these are empty and some of them are broken.
Take. Yoink.
I love yoinking. Good, if something attacks me, I can throw this bottle at it. Done. Oh, let's see if we got our throwing knife back. We did! Good.
Yay!
I wanted to make sure that that happened. What time is it? Okay, we're good.
Someone did a nice job stacking these barrels. Someone with bigger biceps than mine. Any of. There's an awful lot of barrels here. I'll try one or two. Sounds like an empty barrel to me. I'll try one down here. Yeah, these are empty. I'm going to save my knuckles. I might need them for something else. Alright. Ooh! Yes! Right, I can throw a bottle too. Okay, now I want to get closer. Actually glad we leveled up our combat. Take all the loot! Dead dire rat. Yum, yum. Did I get it all? Okay, good. Barrel rack. Someday I'll come down here and knock on every bung in every barrel and see if there's anything at all still drinkable in any of them. It seems hollow to me. I don't know much about winemaking, but I know an empty barrel when I hear it. Pity, it was probably once filled with wine. 2?
2 dead rats. Drat's nest.
Mm-hmm. Look at all these bones, rodent bones mostly, but not entirely. Of course, the drat that sleeps here wouldn't have killed them all at once. He would have done it in dribs and drats. Supposedly pulling through droppings can make you sick, but these are pretty old and dry.
Ew.
I think it would make me retch either way, though. Well, I thought there might be loot. Lots of wine stains. Looks like good times were had here long ago. Took me a million years to get where it is now. I don't want to upset fate or anything. Barrels upon barrels. They just shoved these barrels anywhere and everywhere, didn't they? No respect for the Cooper's art. Can't even get the heads on the barrels. The heads of the lower barrels are all blocked by the upper barrels, and the heads of the upper barrels are too high for me to reach. Maybe that was intentional. I don't even know where to begin. Oh, Jimmy, there's things scrabbling around in there. Okay, I'm done. I'm not particularly scared of mice or rats. I just don't like things jumping out at me. Okay, let's see what's here. Examine the wine bottles. I don't think these bottles will ever hold wine again, but they could be useful in a fight. Thank you. Another empty one. Another bottle in my throwing weapon collection. That makes 2. No complaints here. Ooh, a shelf. Loot is life. Yes, loot all the things. Loot is love. Loot is bae.
The loot must flow.
Okay. These fragile old bottles are probably the good stuff, but I don't see any wine in them. Hard to tell. There's so many webs. Guess I can brave some of the spider webs off the chance there's something drinkable still here. Ugh. Nothing but dried dark stuff at the bottom. What a shame. Alas, alack. Lots of wine stains. Looks like good times were had here long ago. Same kind of, yeah. And a wine rack. Take another empty bottle. That gives us 3. Done. Let's see what's over here. Ooh, more barrels too. Whoa! I'm freaking out, man. Oh, I guess these aren't. Yeah. Okay, going over here then. Look at all the drunken spider webs. They enjoyed the wine so much they tried everything they ever knew about spinning webs. What a waste. Going to avoid disturbing all the little spiders. They're probably sleeping it off. Alright. Debris. Look at debris. It looks like a bunch of junk the rats have gathered into a pile. Who knows what some of this stuff is? I sure don't want to find out. Bah, nothing here is useful. Right, I don't even clean up my own bedroom. Besides, where would I put this stuff? Might as well just stay where it is. I'm gonna get him in a minute. So a solid metal gate. I'm beginning to sense a pattern here. It's almost rusted shut and probably be noisy when I open it. And I can see movement on this other side. Surprise, I see a drat. Alright, next room, please.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't expect. Oh! Oh no! Okay. 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 Oh no. Oh no. I didn't.
We have loads of hit points, chill.
I know, but like. Oh my god, why did I miss?
Because you didn't hit.
Oh no. I have a feeling I'm gonna die.
Yeah, we should probably exit.
If I can.
Defense increased.
Yeah. Wait. I can use my bandage. That's not enough.
See the chicken icon?
Oh, flee. Run. Oh, thanks. Well, we got 2 rats at least.
3. Thought we got 3. No, we almost got 3.
Oh, it's time for bed. Okay.
It's not very lucrative, but it's money.
Well, and I probably would have done better had I not made so much noise. We need to oil the hinges next time.
It's a good idea.
Makes less noise. That was actually an option and I just didn't do.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to run. Because it's after 10. And I don't want to get demerits. We had a good day off. It was good. Oh,
Sleep. What? Oh, okay, that's him.
I've never
Can we
seen.
do anything to him?
He's sleeping peaceful, though snoring is pretty loud. A bard's lung capacity is truly impressive. I don't want to wake him up. I think we'll just go right to bed.
No study?
No, not tonight. Why does morning come so early? Ed O'Connor, I see you've had quite a rough night of it. Report to the infirmary immediately after class. As I was saying, today we will review the exam you took in our previous class. Most of you did very well on the test. I'm gratified to know that I am not totally wasting my time when lecturing to this class. First question on the quiz was about the way of the Kutenschab. Tell me which statement was incorrect. That the Kutenschab way is about assessing danger, avoiding all danger, looking for hiding places, listening, or all of the above.
Nerd.
Herr O'Connor, which statement do you believe to be incorrect? The answer that is most incorrect is all of the above ones, since clearly they aren't all correct. An interesting assessment, Herr O'Connor. However, that was the answer that invalidated. What was the answer that invalidated the statement? It was the one about avoiding all danger. Indeed, the way of the Kutenschab teaches you to be cautious in the presence of danger rather than avoid it altogether. Question number 2 was about avoiding danger. Question number 3 was about possible rogue tools. Anything can be a tool in the hand of a rogue. Question number 4 was about the proper way to throw a dagger. I thought the right answer was by the blade, like you demonstrated in class. I did mention that the throwing knife I use is weighted so the blade is the heaviest part. Not all knives are designed that way. How are we supposed to remember that from one demonstration? Fraulein, not all learning takes place in the classroom. There are instructions on throwing weapons posted in the practice room. I suggest you make use of all the information around you if you want to be a successful rogue. Question number 5 involved avoiding the danger in the first place. Question number 6 was around the most important of all rogue tools. Tell me, who knows what that tool might be? Herr O'Connor. The most important thing a rogue can use is his brains. Indeed. It's a pity that some of you don't put your brains to work more often. The next question concerned why we do not speak of the rogue school. The correct answer was all the reasons given and more. You should no more admit to being a rogue than you would admit to being a thief. The following questions concerned why you should show proper respect towards me. The only acceptable answer was one does not go out of his way to provoke our wolf. Aha, I got that one right.
No, I got the last one right.
I thought it was because the rogue rules say that we are always supposed to show proper respect towards authority. You misinterpret the rules, Fraulein McMichael. The rule states you will just demonstrate proper respect for authority in the authority's presence. That's the big key.
Mm-hmm.
Once you are no longer in my presence, you are welcome to state your own opinions concerning me, flattering or not. On the following question concerning the way of the Fledermaus, some of you guessed that it was the bat's agility rather than its keen hearing that you're supposed to mimic, but if you recall, the lesson was upon listening skills. The last question concerned the Rogue of the Year. If you did not discern that the correct answer was all of the above, you are unlikely to earn that title.
That was me.
I know, I'm sorry. Excellent marks on the test, Air Soci, Air Kent, and Air Kiro. I shall be watching you all closely in the next exam to prevent you from sharing answers. Fraulein McMichael, you did very well despite the quibbles you had with the phrasing of the questions. Air O'Connor, you demonstrate that you're indeed incapable of learning. Mr. Turk will be most...
Capable, not incapable.
Indeed capable.
Yes, you said indeed incapable.
No, I said indeed capable.
Okay.
Of learning. Mr. Turk will be most disappointed to learn that you passed the test.
54 minutes into the stream.
Out of a possible 100 points, you scored a respectable 90. Hey, look at us! We got an A! Unfortunately, Fraulein Esme, your score was extremely disappointing. Unless you do something dramatic to improve your grade in the next test, I have no option but to give you a failing grade. Oh, I'll try, sir. See that you do, Fraulein. For the rest of you who did well on the exam, you now have the opportunity to sign up for elective classes. The university offers the following classes: First Aid and Science. For those of you who show some talent for the mystical arts, like Air O'Connor, you may also elect to take a basic magic course. We should take the magic course. These elective classes are held in the afternoon and last until the midterm break. Please inform me which elective you choose to take.
Take the magic course.
Okay.
I know you want to.
Well, that'll get us through some of the other places. The magic class will take place tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. in the magic classroom off the Nino King Wing. I will see you tomorrow. Oh, that's what's through the glittery door. Also, we need to go to the infirmary now. Because he told us to go to the infirmary. Apparently we're in really bad shape.
Yes, because you suck at fighting rats.
They're dire rats. They're not just rats. They're big rats. They bite a lot. And I was surrounded by 4 of them. But I got us some money. You're wearing the school uniform, I see. It's a slight improvement to your appearance. Is that all you had to do was...
Hey, check our reputation with him now.
There. Enemy.
Yeah.
Acquaintance, disliked, acquaintance, 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 acquaintance. Good friend, acquaintance, 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 and acquaintance.
But friendly side of acquaintance.
Yeah.
We're inching him up.
Well, we're pretty good with her too.
Yeah.
She likes that we're persistent and hardworking. Okay, fine. Help, heal me, please. You are seriously wounded. Let me help you. There, I've done what I could to help you for now. You should take it easy for a few days to recover. So basically no hunting dire rats tonight. Got it.
What else?
Okay, it's 3:13. So should we... Let's see. Yay, we're back to full health. Okay. Just want to look at the stats a little bit. So, should we go do some stuff in the practice room? Oh wait, our class is at 3. Do we need to take it today?
I thought he said tomorrow, but we should go check.
Okay.
Just in case.
Just in case. Connor, shouldn't you be studying your lessons right now? Get to it.
Fuck off, Turk.
Like, I'm clearly going somewhere. I'm not just arbitrarily, like... running around. Okay. This way.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Okay.
Check the journal.
The class is at 3 tomorrow, so we're off the Nino Wing. Okay, cool. But I think this is, yeah, it has to be here.
It's the Nito Wing, right?
Mm-hmm. And it says magic right above that door, so I'm guessing that's probably the right place. Mm-hmm. Well, should we go to the practice room then? Or maybe work on our lockpicking?
Sure.
in the meantime until it's dinner?
Maybe in the meantime, wait and see.
Man, I swear.
What?
Turk is just annoying.
Yeah.
He's like a troll that lurks
We
on
should
the
talk to
internet.
him. Go back and talk to him.
But we have to.
Okay,
He
do
said,
what you're
he
gonna
said
do.
no lollygagging.
Yep, okay. I'll try and sell the wooden lockpicks to that guy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No lollygagging though.
We cannot.
Wait, go back to buy? Who's that pouch?
Flash powder, leather pants, lockpicks, sleeping powder.
How much are the leather pants and the flash powder?
Leather pants are 40 lira, flash powder is 25, and sleeping powder is 12.
That could actually be useful.
You want to go ahead and buy that? Ooh, there's a nicer throwing dagger too. Do you want to wait until we have more money and then we can buy stuff?
Or until we identify a need for it. But
Yeah.
maybe that extremely dangerous monster in the dungeon.
Yeah. Okay, let's practice our lockpicking skills. Picking the lock! Look, man, picking the lock! I'm in! Okay, let's see. Do you want me to do locker 3 again, or should I go to 4?
4, because we already opened 3.
Okay. This one seems trickier than most. Okay, we have another hour. Do you want to go to 5 or
Sure.
do 4 again?
Or, yes, do 5 and then do one of the locks on the table.
Gotcha. I think I'm getting this. It's dinner time. I'll do this one real quick. Got it.
Cool.
Nice. Okay, let's go eat dinner.
What time is it?
It's 5:44.
We got 15 minutes to get there.
I'd like to think this means I'm a rising star in my class. And it takes 5 minutes to go up those stairs. Those must be really long stairs. Okay, what's the menu for today? Looks like Sardonian specialties tonight. Scampi stew, panning carousel, and my favorite casu marzu. There's nothing better than rotten cheese with like that sounds disgusting. I don't know what I just ate, but it tasted really, really good. I think we should do some dishes again, make some more money. Money, money, money. Ik abo, Mr. Shanshan. Hi. How are things going for you today? Things go well as usual, Issei, Mr. Shanshan. Thank you. Do you have some work for me to do? There's much work for you to do. Let's get started. Look at all the garlic. What a mess. Yes. You do good work, Mr. Shanshan. Good job. I'll be seeing you later. Maya Laipe, Mr. Shanshan. Bye bye. Hello, Ricky. Hello, hi. What next? Go to library?
Sure.
Do you want to drive for a little while? Oh, it's after midnight.
Wait, what?
You can wade in the fountain? My bare feet are not healthy for children and other living things. Maybe you should bathe more often. day to you. Good day. Hello, sir. Greetings.
There's another
fun.
option.
What about some cons? Oh, yeah, it's when you click him the first time, it's the ask about books. New pages! According to Veliana's prophecy, even as the Dark One, Gorgoloth, invaded Albion, the Dark One, Gog Sosloth, would open a second Chaos Gate in Sardonia. Tendrils of Gog Sosloth's power had already begun to seep into this world. They twisted everything and everything they touched. Men were transformed into Gogs and other unnatural creatures and worshipped the Dark Ones. Sir Hans, Sir Jamis, and Aquino rushed to Sardonia. There they reunited with Mortuai, who had discovered a Chaos Gate below what would become the city of Caligari. The four heroes fought against the tide of darkness and sealed the Demon Gate. However, the prophecy warned that the gate would be reopened. Sir Hans and Sir Jamis formed the Order of the Knights Luminar to stand vigilant against the forces of darkness. They built Castle Luminar to be Bastion of the Light, and that's the end of the page. This castle was supposed to protect against the Dark Ones, but it's been wrecked and abandoned until the university moved in. What could have happened to the Order? That part of the tale shall have to wait for another day. It's so good, I wish we could read more of it in one sitting. Want to study some, I guess? See if there's any good... Dude, yeah. How to... Risk-taking, making friends. This looks like it'd be useful. You can woo too! How to make friends and find true love. And the most important tip about making friends, be there for them. Seems like an easy thing to do, just helping them when they need it. Oh good, Thomas is here. How are things going for you? I did quite well on the first exam for class, but then Master said he'd be watching next time to see if I cheated. I didn't cheat, I just studied very hard. I don't think that the Master was talking about you when he mentioned cheating. He was looking at Sosie and Kiro when he mentioned it. Well, that's a relief. No one wants the Master to think badly of me. Thomas, this is a rogue class. Of course the Master thinks people cheat on the test. He encourages it. It's what rogues do. Read any good books lately? I've been reading about the history of this castle. It's pretty fascinating. The Knights Luminar built this castle to prevent a rift from opening up in Sardonia that would have released the Dark Ones into this world. Then the Knights Luminar were betrayed by traitors who wanted to open the rift barrier. There was a terrible battle here. Apparently some of the Chaos Realms leaked into this world. There were warnings in the book that there are dangerous sections of this castle that were walled off and that should never again be opened. I guess we need to be careful when we're exploring this place. Who knows what we'll find. Miss May was certainly upset about her test results in class. I felt so sorry for her when Master singled her out in front of everyone. She still seemed upset over supper. Maybe I should say something to her to find out what the problem was with the test. I'm sure she'd appreciate some help with her studies. No one wants to face the Master's wrath.
Trying to flirt with him.
You're a very bright person. We should spend more time together. If you'd like to study with me, that would be good. It's always good to have other viewpoints on lessons, particularly this bard lessons.
Things that make no sense to me, a paladin.
See you tomorrow. Good night, Sean. Sleep tight. And don't let the bed bugs bite. Oh, wow. It's already 10 o'clock. Curfew, everyone out. Go immediately to your dorm room. I kind of actually like it when he comes in there, because then we don't have to run all the way back to the room. It's also almost unchairable. Aeolus is asleep again. Man. I guess nothing short of a brass band would wake him up. He wasn't snoring so loudly. I have to check his pulse to see if he was still alive. He's so sad that he's just sleeping all the time now instead of writing music. Do you want to study? And then we can... Might be a good place to stop.
Yeah,
before we go to sleep.
Evening tonight.
All right. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Save right there. All right. So thank you all for joining us this evening. We have been having such a great time with this game. It's really fun. If you are new here and don't know who we are, he's Eeth. That guy right there. And I'm Evie. And we're husband and wife, and we love playing video games together. So we've been working on adventure games, and they've been a lot of fun. Especially because you love them so much. We would really appreciate it if you gave us a follow on here. That way you also will get notifications when we go live, when we're streaming. And we also have a Twitter page as well as a YouTube page. Links for both of those are below. Twitter, we will update nightly when we are live. We don't stream Thursday nights, so we don't usually tweet on Thursdays. But any other night that we would normally be streaming, we will update when we're live, or we're starting later if we're not streaming when we normally would be. Also, our YouTube is where we upload all of our past streams. So if you missed something, if you subscribe to us over on YouTube, you can see our other videos that you might have missed, including our previous Hero U video, which should already be up on YouTube, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And already started a new collection for it.
Yay!
Playlist.
And we'll have those all in chronological order, so you can watch them in the order in which we had streamed them, which is awesome. Thank you again so much for being here with us again, and we hope you will join us again tomorrow night for some more Hero U. Tomorrow night we will be having a strict cutoff time because you have a thing.
Yes.
But we will be streaming at least for a couple hours, so please come join us. We look forward to seeing you again, and we hope you have a great night.
Yes. Take care, folks. Thank you again.
Bye!
Bye.